and welcome to Once Upon a Tavern, the only Dungeons & Dragons stream that changed our host within 10 minutes.
Woo!
It's impressive. How do we look? We're a little sloppy, but that's okay, because Seth just put that together in 10 minutes.
Literally like 9 minutes.
We had some technical difficulties. As you can see, Bill's on his phone right now. But it's okay. And Seth was able to get us all set up and good to go. It was a little bit of a stressful moment, but we're here to have fun and we're here to play D&D at the end of the day. So really quick, just some announcements. Don't forget that you can subscribe to us up here. Yeah, up here. With your Twitch Prime subscription or with your own money. Use your Twitch Prime subscription if your people that you normally subscribe to aren't doing anything or aren't putting out any good content. And if you want to throw some money our way too, we won't say no to that, but definitely save for another if you need to. We also have our Patreon at patreon.com/onceuponatavern. Seth is normally the guy to tell you about that, but I think he's fixing some things right now. So basically, we have a bunch of tiers. I'm not sure exactly what the tiers are, but we have a ton of options available to you. Don't forget the Patreon also kind of gives us a bit more of the money. We see a bit more than Twitch does with its subscriptions. So we appreciate if you don't feel like subscribing to Twitch. We have options that are cheaper than subscribing to Twitch, I believe. It's just like a little supporter option. All sorts of really wonderful stuff that we are excited to give you. So please check us out at patreon.com/onceuponatavern. Oh, I'm going to vamp a bit because I think we're troubleshooting for a moment. I don't think. What else do we got? Does anyone got anything? Any announcements? Anything to say to the people?
It's hot out.
Finally.
And I love it.
It's about damn time. Stop
Hell
fucking.
Yeah, let's go.
You can check out Sci-Fi Cross Sections, right? Did you plug that?
Go ahead and plug that, Bill.
Okay, so we have a podcast that we release every Thursday religiously because Andrew Miller is amazing. We released our podcast. It's Sci-Fi Cross Sections. That's sci-fi cross sections. You can go to bit.ly/sci-fi Patreon, and then there's more information about bonus content. But just check us out on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. And you can also go to facebook.com/sci-fi cross sections to visit us on Facebook.
Ooh.
Yep. I'll have to check it out sometime.
If we are experiencing some audio problems, please let us know. It sounds good to me right now. I don't know what Mike's saying.
Chances are he was on his phone on a toilet, so.
No,
Mike
he's
is literally drowning.
listening, so.
What the hell are you doing in the bathroom? Why don't you get out of there and get someone else a chance?
I don't know. That's his room. I don't go in there.
Well, he's still in there. I'm going to assume we're good. All right. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into tonight's episode of Once Upon a Tavern.
Well, all right, I'm here.
So, we have a lot to do today. Let's just go ahead and dive right on into it.
Dive right on into it.
Yep.
Where we last left the party. We need better music. There we go. Where we last left the party, you all were thrown into a very quick and dirty plan to take a lift beneath the spire, beneath the city of New Praxia, and, dispatch the Aboleth once and for all for Senator Girgigax, who is the leader of the White Rose, the political intrigue side of the Assassins and Thieves Guild. You took the lift down and on the way encountered a group of black puddings who gave you a run for your money. You defeated most of them, but after the lift was over and landed on the ground, the last black pudding sunk into the stone. It was there you all decided to set up camp and rest for a bit after dealing with a very treacherous encounter. While you were all resting over the 23-hour period, because you had just rested before, a few of you had some conversations regarding the trustworthiness of some of your party members, and even discovered that you didn't trust others as much as you thought you did. In the middle of the night, Grimold saw something down the tunnel, the only tunnel out of this landing area for the platform. He chose to tell Sinrig about it, and they moved on just a bit to discover there was a chamber beyond the tunnel. He decided not to go down the tunnel, and as Grimold turned back, he heard a word tingle in his head. Coward. You made it back to the group, went to rest, and in the morning, awoke to begin your further descent into this lair. The walls oozing a thin layer of slime. You all made your way down the tunnel and found a chamber. And in that chamber, you found 3 levers, one with a lightning bolt symbol, one with a flame symbol, one with a skull and crossbones symbol, as well as a various amount of loot and a circular iron inlay in the floor with the symbol of Abraham on it, as well as an inscription on the wall below the levers that said, "Trust in Olgaroth, and the way shall be known in deep speech." While you were all debating on what to do and investigating the loot, Sinrig and Grimold decided to take matters into their own hands and pressed down on the iron inlay of the symbol of Abraham. As it pressed down, it opened. Why am I blanking on the word? Grates. Thank you. Pouring water down at an aggressive rate, volume, gallon after gallon, filling the chamber up to your ankles within seconds. And that is where we begin. So.
Well, that could have been bad.
Oh, it's not. It's still filling.
Oh,
it
still
has
filling.
not stopped at your ankles.
Oh, right.
Filling fast. And
What did you do?
Apparently, the floor is trapped.
Does Tyler know that he's muted?
Wait. Are you telling me you stepped on the middle platform in a puzzle? There are 3 levers of lightning, death, and fire, and you thought, oh, let me just walk around like nothing is wrong. Why do you think I'm investigating this treasure? Because if I wanted to take it, I thought it would release a pressure.
at this point, it's now up to your waist.
Can I make an investigation to try and figure out
Sure.
how to stop it, I guess? I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah. Quick, everyone, look around. We must find a way to stop the water. I got a 1.
Oh, I was gonna help you. Okay, you rolled.
Well,
Roll.
everyone else look.
How about one of the 3 levers?
I will look with Zook.
We should be very careful with these levers, however.
Why?
Well, so the one has a symbol of the skull and crossbones above it. The one on the right, the one in the middle had a lightning bolt, and is it a hand on the left? I can't tell what that is.
Fire.
Oh, fire. I just can't draw.
What if you pull 2 of them at the same time?
So,
But don't pull
So
the
if we
skull
pull
and
the-
crossbones
yeah,
one.
if we pull the skull and crossbones and the electric,
I'm a fucking monk. I'm just sitting here waiting to die.
Same.
I thought somebody saw an inscription above the levers. Is that correct?
It's up to your necks.
There was an inscription above the levers, correct?
Yeah.
It
What did it say?
it said trust in Olgaroth.
Tell you,
I don't give a fuck.
Trust in
It's well
overall-
past
What
you at
did it
this point.
say?
There's
What
like-
did the inscription say? I'm not,
yeah, you could tread.
what did the inscription say?
Trust in Oberoth and you shall know the way. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing.
I want to know exactly because it's a riddle, so I need to know exact words.
Okay, so
I'm gonna read the fucking inscription.
You cannot understand it,
I'm
but
going
it
to read
says,
it to him.
Drimold, you remind him that it says, "Trust in Olgaroth, and the way shall be known."
Ah.
sorry,
I wrote it
paraphrasing.
down, but I don't see where it is.
Which the second phrase.
Intelligence check. Was there a symbol
Yeah.
associated with Olgaroth?
Roll an intelligence check.
Hey, nat 20.
I will remind you all that you guys had postulated that Olgaroth is not the city's name. last
Right.
session.
But was there a symbol associated with the word Olgaroth?
No, it's written in Esperar script. So what's written there is actually Elven language, Elven letters. That's how they write deep speech. There's no the elves found deep speech and translated it in Elven script. So there's no symbol up on the wall for Olgaroth.
What's the Elvish word for Olgaroth?
Bello.
But my point being that for the history of time, there's never been any sort of symbol associated with the city below New Praxia that people have come to know as Olgaroth. There's only ever been a symbol. The only symbol that's ever been constant is the symbol of Abraham, which is the eye.
Perception. Did the A pop back out when it was pressed, or did it stay pressed?
You don't need a perception for that.
Oh.
It's pressed.
Okay, so it didn't pop back out.
It's about 6 inches below the rest of the brick.
I'm gonna
You are all now swimming. You're all treading water.
I'm gonna dive down and investigate the platform.
Okay,
You want me to roll?
sure.
That's what I noticed.
18.
18. As you look at the platform, you notice
The metal.
very finely. It's hidden under the rust. You couldn't have noticed it before, but there are slits around it like an iris, like it would open from the center.
Is there a button or something?
None that you can see.
I'm gonna come back up and I'm gonna tell the crew and be like, listen, it looks if we can figure out how to trigger it, the iris down below us will open and drain this chamber.
Then it has to be one of the switches.
Perhaps. Or
Unless there's something we haven't seen
What?
in the room. Unless there's something else in the room we haven't seen yet.
Wasn't there a
It's
shield?
about halfway up the room now. It's 15 feet filled.
Can I? You said there are like pillars, right? There are a couple pillars in the room.
There are.
Three on each side.
Can I like check the pillars for like more buttons or levers or anything?
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
Not bad. That is an 18.
An 18. Looking at the pillars, you notice it's long faded. This is a very, very old place, ancient, near the time of the gods, it seems. But very, very lightly on each of the pillars, you see symbols of what looks to be humanoids praying to a large fish creature around it.
So I'm going. Aldous, do you have another god that you worship in your plane? Some kind of a like sea god?
Why? What are you asking for?
I found these carvings or inscriptions here. It looks like people praying to some kind of a fish deity.
Oh, that is the Aboleth for sure. I will look at it. Is it the Aboleth?
Yeah, it seems, as he points it out, it seems to be.
I'm gonna put the ring on, trigger it, and I'm gonna say, hey, Lisa, open the door.
Roll persuasion check.
I was like, yeah, we just gotta ask Abby.
Check it.
Oh,
Don't fuck with
nice.
me.
Good roll.
26.
You rolled a 19.
Damn.
You rolled a 19 and got a 26? Okay, charismatic boy.
That's my job.
You hear in the back of your mind a little chuckle, followed by, "It says to trust in me."
Oh, he is Oberoth.
Well, then I will trust in you for sure, but I don't know if you're going to kill my friends.
Ask him what lever to pull.
Here, how about a hint? What do you think?
I think he wants us to drown.
Trust in me.
Not a hint, so nothing at all. Just wait, let it fill up.
That is my hint. Good luck. And you feel it slither out of the back of your mind.
Listen, he said just trust in him. Perhaps we just let it fill up and see what happens. I believe if we pull any of these levers, something bad is going to happen. Perhaps we just wait.
I hate this idea.
I do not like this idea either.
But that is faith, it is not? Is it not? Blind trust, right?
Yes, and blind trust often gets people killed.
Well,
Amen.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying I agree.
Well, I agree with the father on this one. I should say that we're kind of lacking options. So
You are well over 20 feet now at this point. You can easily reach the levers now as you're treading water.
I'm not touching him.
I don't think it's worth it.
Did he say not to pull any levers?
He said, trust in me. Olgoroth is, it seems Olgoroth is another word for him.
Can I make a religion check on the levers?
You can.
Roll it, baby.
I didn't roll anything yet. Give me a second.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh boy.
The fire one's a Lutheran, the lightning one is agnostic, and the crossbones is a devout.
15.
A 15. There seems to be no religious connection to the levers.
And I retire for the night.
Where the fire and lightning and that.
Stolen crossbones.
You're now a little over 25 feet. You have about 4 feet before the chamber is filled. Okay. Go ahead and roll a concentration check for me to be able to cast a spell while you are literally treading water. That's with your con save.
You'd be brilliant.
Okay, I have a thing I want to do.
One sec, Joe. 16. Yeah, you managed to get the spell cast. The rope goes up, up into the little space without water at this point, and you climb up into it. Joe, what do you got?
Okay, this is literally all I have because I've been searching my equipment this entire time. I'm going to take my, what was it called? Water skin. I'm going to dump the whole thing. No, make sure there's just air in there, nothing else. And I'm going to close it because I'm going to be ready to, if I have no air left, I'm going to be ready to just fucking use it to breathe in some air, even if it gives me 1 extra minute.
That's actually really smart. Cool.
I don't know, using equipment
No, I
because
like
I'm
it.
a monk and I can't do anything.
I like it. That's very cool. All right. So you do. If no one else has anything to do, as Zook climbs up into his rope, the water
Is it
fills.
salt or
As
fresh?
you guys are up at the ceiling now at this point, it is what, the water?
Yeah, is it salt, fresh, or brackish?
Wretched water. It's like sewage.
No, but is it fresh, salt, or brackish?
What's brackish?
Brackish is a mixture between fresh water and salt water, so it's where the river meets the sea.
I suppose it would be salt water.
Cool.
As you guys are pushed up against the ceiling, taking your last gasp of air, the water fills up. You all have a Constitution modifier. You all can hold your breath for your Constitution modifier +1.
Okay.
3 minutes. Okay, so Ben, my question is, what would that air that I had saved, like ready?
That would give you an extra minute.
Perfect. That's all I was looking for.
As you all,
Okay, 4 minutes.
I'll just ready a shape water spell if anybody looks like they're gonna eat it.
Okay.
He's gonna cast it to push the water away from them so they can breathe.
cool. Does anyone have a 1 minute threshold at this point? Everyone has over 1 minute at least. You're good. You're not in there. In fact, you climb up and you're waiting for the water to come through your little portal, and it doesn't. So, no. So everyone has more than a minute. So as you all float in the water, looking around at each other, barely able to see, it's so cloudy at this point. Does anyone do anything?
I'm gonna cast. I'll just.
Swim down?
You could swim down.
I'm gonna swim down.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I'm with Joe on that
Oh,
actually.
sorry.
Can I talk to you first?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna cast shape water around us, around she and I. It's a cantrip, so I can just cast it.
Sure.
I displace 5-foot cube of water so that we can breathe and talk. And I'm gonna say, listen, I believe it has something to do. Perhaps the iris is open now. Do you agree?
I agree. I was about to go swim down.
I will go look. Just stay here, okay? Try to group the others so I can
Okay.
find you.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna dive down. towards
I
them.
mash the group up button.
Group
Okay.
up. Group up.
I need
Well-
healing. I need healing.
All
Ow!
this swim down to
I'm
the
gonna
bottom.
check the
with
iris.
It is still closed. It's been about 30 seconds now at this point since
I'm
the
gonna
water is
investigate
filled.
it one more time.
Okay.
8.
Oh.
No. Yeah, 8.
It's nothing new to be seen at this point.
I'm gonna swim back up to the 5-foot cube. I think it lasts for a while.
Curious if the inscription looks different, like the word.
Duration is instantaneous.
It says everything else lasts for an hour, so I assume I can make that. I could move it aside and then freeze it. Because
Are you taking the first option of the spell?
Yeah. But I could freeze it that way. You know what I mean? Because I can have 2 effects active at once. It says specifically.
Okay, so yeah, taking it. Yeah, it'll take an hour then.
A cube of air, and
Yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna go find
so that
everybody.
people could come in and
I'm gonna
out.
like bring them towards it, so that every couple minutes we can people can switch off and like go up and breathe whatever that 5-foot cube allows. I understand oxygen rules like physics. It's gonna run out, but still it gives us a little bit more. I'm gonna say only when you need it. I'm gonna tell them because I can speak. Only when you need this. Please use it if you have to.
You all are gathered by Aldous, and after about 1 minute of being completely submerged in this water, you all suddenly feel a thrust underneath you. As Aldous, you look down, you see the iris has opened, and the water is forming a whirlpool of sorts, all going down this drain. And you all are being sucked into it.
I mean, I guess I just have to fucking trust an Ogoroth, am I right?
Is the rope still hanging down?
The rope is still hanging.
I'm going to pull myself up through the rope and look. I do believe we are moving. I'm just picturing Dozer just standing on the bottom this whole time. Everyone is alive. Thank you for checking. I just drop back down.
Yeah, so as you come out of it, you see the water level's already gone down at this point. You let go and drop.
Yep, I'll drop right back to the water.
Yeah. It is the only way forward.
This may become more difficult to jump once the water is gone.
A little sploosh as Zook hits the water. It's disgusting.
I hate the choice of word.
Water splash up and
The sploosh.
I'm imagining a drop like.
The whirlpool sucks you all in as the water is forcibly pushed out of this chamber, it seems like, as you all are sucked into the hole and pulled through it as you fall kind of with the water, in the water, until you hit the ground, a spongy surface breaking your fall. And un momento.
Sorry.
What did you say, Joe?
Said, spongy surface, ? Perception check. Unless you had something else to say. If you have something else to say, I will wait.
Well, let's turn our attention to roll 20 now.
Oh, my attention is on roll 20.
And give us a moment while we bring it up for all of you at home. What are you having issues with? Okay, well, we're going to do our best to do Theater of the Mind for those of you who are watching at home. And
We all need to do some, flavor at the end of all of our attacks.
so you all land on this spongy surface completely in the dark. For those of you with dark vision, as you look around, you see you're in a sort of a cavern, very, very simply, with no distinguishing features whatsoever, save for an entrance to the north, or some sort of tunnel to the north. Whether it's an entrance or an exit, it's tough to say. There is no light. However, you do notice 5 moving rocks of sorts, and they're gibbering.
They're what?
They're gibbering.
Gibbering? Is that like an audible noise or
What is
a
gibbering?
movement?
Use it in a sentence.
He just did.
Gibbering. You all hear in the darkness, each and every one of you.
Oh, gibbering.
Okay. Oh, of course. Gibbering. Yes.
Why didn't you fucking say gibbering?
Why didn't you just say it so? Gibbering.
Why didn't you fucking say gibbering?
As you do hear it, give me one moment.
Why does Matt look so fancy?
He always looks fancy.
He looks like he's ready for anything. He's like, let's party.
Hey, if anyone says they're ready to party,
It's Mitch.
Come on.
I need all of you
No,
to make
No.
a wisdom save.
no, I refuse.
for what?
Cinna as well? Or...
Oh, make it a dex save. Oh, okay. Yo. Joe's
You
gonna
say deck save?
Wisdom.
Does Cinna need one as well?
If she can hear it, yes. And she can, so yes.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Ooh, I get advantage on those boys.
My wisdom is very much representative of my wisdom.
You are a very intelligent blue man, but you are not a very wise
Not
blue
very
man.
wise.
Okay.
Grimald's wisdom isn't bad, but I'm going to. Oh God.
Demetrius, what did you get?
26.
You're good. Grimald?
Get out.
That's a crit fail.
Zane?
16.
Sinrig? You're muted?
Sinrig got a 15. Cinna got an 11.
All right. Zook? Vars?
22.
Aldous?
Unnatural 1.
Oof. Joe?
I don't know about you.
All right. Dozer?
4.
Okay. Grimald, Aldous, and Dozer, you all suddenly freeze up as you hear this incessant gibbering. I need each of you to roll a d8. Those of you with dark vision can now see these creatures are moving, and they're not formations, they're creatures, and they're moving toward you. After this, I'm going to need everyone to make to roll initiative. But first, Grimald, what's your d8?
7.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to need you to attack the nearest person to you, which seems to be, for drama's sake, Senric.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yes.
come on. That's not even fair.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Sinrig has your weapons, though.
That's
Aldous,
true.
Yeah.
So you just
what
punch.
do you get?
Yeah.
5. You are going to move as far and up to your entire movement as you can. This way. Yeah, you're gonna move your entire movement this way. All right. And
Okay.
1 second.
I do look. Why do I look like a girl? This is not my usual token.
I didn't know what yours was. Move your movement there. And then Dozer, what'd you get?
6.
A 6. You are also going to move, and you are going to go ahead and move. You're moving this way. Ooh. Why isn't that working? Oh.
Can I
Here.
swim?
This way. So.
Ooh.
Go ahead and move. You're up to your movement as far as you can.
Okay, so that'd be...
Was that your movement up there, Mike?
Yeah, but can I swim up?
There's no water here.
Oh, okay. Then
You
that's
guys- It's dry. So at this point, was that your full movement?
it. That's
I know
30,
I have 10 more.
30 got me to the edge.
All right, cool.
I can do an extra 30 if there's more math, but I don't think there is.
No, you're just using your movement, not a dash action. So as those with dark vision see Aldous and Dozer run off in random directions in the dark, and suddenly Grimald turned to attack Sinrig with a what?
Oh, I was thinking it was going to be as part of the initiative.
Oh no, we're gonna do this first, and then we're gonna roll for initiative.
I am muted.
You're muted, Matt.
Sorry, I thought I clicked the button, but I think I missed it. That is. That's a 19.
A 19. Sinrig,
Very much hits, yes.
I roll a 1 on the save. Well, that's 1 damage as I punch you.
Okay.
so you just see Sinrig. Do you have dark vision? I forget.
Nope.
So you don't even know what happens. Just suddenly out of nowhere, that you get a smack in the face.
Do I know what I'm
does
doing?
have dark vision, though. I don't know.
With that, we are going to go ahead and roll for initiative.
I
I feel like we need like a sound or cheer or something. Whenever Ben says, roll for initiative, and we all like, I don't know. Wah, wah.
Come up with it. Is that it?
Wah, wah.
Is Matt like aware?
Good
We'll,
initiative.
come,
Is he, like-
we'll talk about it.
Can we make it Waluigi?
Wah.
Is everything all right, son?
Yes, that's I'm the wiener.
Zook, what did you get? Dozer.
I've got a 23.
Demetrius.
16.
Sinrig.
14.
Boris.
12.
Zane.
Well,
A lot of people rolled the same as they did last time. Joe.
Weird.
21.
Grimald.
If I've ever
That's a
rolled
5.
a player campaign.
Aldous.
18.
18. All right, Dozer, you are first to react. Joe is on deck, and Zook is in the hole. Dozer, as you suddenly come to a stop at this wall right here, you look around and you realize you have no idea what you're doing. But now, at the beginning of your turn, I need you to make another wisdom save for me.
Sorry, had to turn off vibrate. Okay, wisdom save. Got it. 20.
A 20?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You go ahead and think for a moment, and you suddenly realize this gibbering is maddening and just makes you go fucking crazy. Do you have dark vision?
No.
So you can't see anything right now, but you do hear it in the darkness, and it's just maddening. But you manage to keep your senses about you. So what do you do?
I would want to, let's see here. Sorry, I was discombobulated. I don't see any enemies or anything, right?
No.
You do not.
Okay, so I would want to restrain somebody to. I don't know. I haven't seen any hostilities. I'm just gonna move back. I'm gonna move back and. What?
No, light a torch.
You're not there. Stop metagaming.
Okay.
It's not your turn. You can't metagame like that. Go ahead, Dozer.
I will light a torch.
All right. Fair enough.
In that environment, I forgot that it was dark, but if I were there, I would.
That's how it was a reminder. It's very. You want me to be cryptic? It's very dark. You can't see anything. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna take a nap. That seems really, really calming.
A flashlight or something, or like a.
What the British call.
Do you have a torch to light, Dozer?
Yes, I believe so. I'm just.
If the explorer's pack comes with like 10.
Yeah. I haven't lit a torch yet, so yes.
All right.
But that's it. I'm gonna move back and just be like, hey guys, I had a really weird feeling, so I'm gonna go straight back.
So you take your action to light the torch. It lights a 20-foot radius around you and 20 feet of dim light after that. So pretty much this whole area. I could go ahead and just reveal it now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd be right. Where would I be? Here.
Well, even as you walk back. Go ahead and walk back. You're fine.
Okay. And then I'm gonna say to Mitch, whoever's right in front of me. Oh, beans! I wouldn't move back if I were to do that. If I were to see that.
Okay, well then you could stay there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back here. But I can't take an action, right?
You use your action to light the torch.
Okay.
So with that, you're holding a torch now, and it illuminates this area, and you all see 5 of these almost like stalagmite type creatures for a second, but you see that their skin is kind of crawling around their faces.
Yeah.
Sorry. There are all sorts of mouths just kind of jabbering around it. Just it almost looks like an ooze, but it does have like a natural shape to it. And each mouth is just it's just constant with this, and it has no exact. Each one is looks a little different from the other. They don't seem to be any kind of exact form. They're these red flesh-like creatures. Some have like little antennas coming off of them. But all of them have these mouths with incredibly sharp teeth, just screaming and gibbering.
Gross. Let's see here. Well, I can't attack, so I think I'm gonna do the thing that I was gonna do before. Move back over here and just say, "Yep, that's it." I felt like I just lost control, but now I'm back in control. It was a weird feeling. Maybe that has something to do with the tentacle god.
Joe is up, Zook is on deck, and Aldous is in the hole. Joe, I need you to make a wisdom save to start your turn.
Oh, but like I already made one.
Yeah, now you got to do another one.
Oh, it's great. 21! Again! 221.
Once again, this gibbering is just constantly going, constantly attacking your psyche. But you managed to shake it off, and you're okay this turn. What do you want to do?
Okay, I say aloud. So what's the play here? Am I running out and am I hitting them, or are we taking a defensive stance here together? Is somebody allowed to respond?
Yeah, they can respond to you, short and sweet.
No. I backed up because I thought I lost control, and I just wanted to protect you guys from the stalactite monsters, and I also lit a torch, so I couldn't do anything.
So I should move out and attack them then, yes?
Yeah,
I do believe attack would be best.
Okay, so I am going to go for the one on the the bottom left.
You could click
Bottom
it.
left. 5.
This one?
10, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I get plus 10 to my movement. Okay. Yep. And my movement is 40.
Wait. What was your speed?
My movement is 40, and I moved 30.
Okay. So just so you know, 1 second.
5. So I went from here, I went 5, 10, 15, 20, right? Because the third diagonal is...
Is it difficult terrain?
Oh,
Yes.
I don't know.
Stand by. Oh, shit.
It's like the stalagmites from Risk of Rain.
I don't know that.
That's what I said, Mitch.
Oh. So, as you run into this area, this is entirely difficult terrain around it, so.
Oh, okay, so 5. So I'll go 5. Now what? 5, 10. Even entering into it?
Yeah, entering into it.
Okay.
So
Not
5,
leaving it, but entering into it.
So 15, 20.
Okay. Yeah, go there.
You could still probably make it to where you were.
15, 20.
I don't need to be there.
Okay, no problem.
I was doing it just in case somebody wanted to flank, but if there's difficult terrain, I'm not going to fuck with it.
All right, so you run, jumping over into the difficult terrain. This ground seems to be fleshy, almost like it seems to be part of this creature, almost.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
That's really gross. I'm going to punch it.
Go for
I'm
it.
going to not punch it. I'm going to hit it with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Oh! 19 plus 6.
Hits it.
Okay. And then I'm going to do it again. Oh. 14?
14 will hit.
Nice. Okay. So, what do I need to do? Sorry. 1d6 plus 3. 5. 9. What's 5 plus 9? 14 damage.
Is that
And I'm
is
gonna.
that combined? Did you combine
Yes.
that?
Sorry.
That's okay. It'll work for this one. So 14 damage altogether.
I'm sorry, Ben. I will do it separately.
It's okay. It's okay for this one. You're fine.
I was trying to make it faster.
You're good.
I'm gonna flurry of blows.
All right. Go for it.
So that means as a bonus action, I get 2 attacks, and then I can, with my drunken technique, I can then disengage, and my movement increases by 10.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll to hit. We'll see if it happens. Oop, probably not. 8.
8 will, I believe, not hit it.
Okay, so I hit with the left, and I don't quite get it. So then I try again. Is a 13 hit?
13 does.
Okay, and then I jab with my right, and I hit it, and then I like fold in half, and then just like back up really quickly. Yeah, I like that. I roll backwards, like super awkward. I just like fold in half and just like boop.
Love it. Love it. How much damage did you do?
We'll see. Sorry, just adding flavor because Michael told me they can't.
No, you're good. You should always add flavor. I don't give a shit when they see it.
4 damage, and I'll move back. Sorry, I need to do my key point. I get 10 increase, so I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
35, if you want to get back to where you were.
I don't want to block anybody, though.
35?
35. And I think I'll stay right here.
Okay.
And that's it.
Nice turn. Good turn.
All right. Zook is up. Aldous is on deck. And Demetrius is in the hole. Dozer's over here. Oh, that's right. I need your hedgewitch. My bad. All right, she's yours. All right, so she's gonna fly over on this one. All right.
Which one did you hit? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna mark it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know. Oh, here we go. A little tool.
Wait, who flew by?
Hedgewitch.
She's
And
dead.
she comes as she comes around, and she can't disengage when she does that, right? All right, cool. That's what I thought. All right, sounds good. The mouther like kind of like looks up at her and it's just for whatever it looks with its mouths and just chatters. Anything else, Zook? Aldous is up. Demetrius on deck. Enemy in the hole. Aldous. Okay.
Wisdom save. 18.
What? Oh yeah. Sorry, Zook. I needed a wisdom save from you really quick. I gotta be fair. Okay, you're good. As for you, Aldous, you are far. So. Oh no, actually, I do need it. You're right. So what'd you get?
18.
18. You're good. So as you come to a stop at this tunnel, which, by the way, looking down this tunnel, you can smell something rank, real bad. But it's once again, it's very dark down there. You have dark vision?
Do I get a turn, or was that the end of it?
No, you can have your turn. I was just asking if you have dark vision.
No, I do not. But the torch is on, right?
Yeah. Well, you can't see down that tunnel. Is what I'm saying. So.
Oh, I cannot.
So it's you smell something rank, but yeah, you've come back control. You gain control over yourself, and you hear this gibbering, and you can see these creatures.
All right, your boy's ready when you are. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. Is it difficult?
Yes.
Okay. So give me that difficulty, and then I will run it again, just so I don't fuck it up.
There.
All right, great. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then Chaboy's going to cast Thunder Step.
Thunder Step!
That sounds awesome.
No, stop. Just don't do that.
I think we just hit the limit there. So perfect.
Was it? I thought it was worth it. I apologize if that fucked things up for you viewers at home. So I'm going to walk towards this motherfucker because I'm on the edge of the thing. I know you guys can't see, but I'm on the very edge of the map. So I'm going to run in towards the guy nearest to me. I'm going to run up to him, and anytime I can cast a spell over level 1 or higher, I get to fly 10 feet. So what I'm going to do, and Thunderstep has a radius of, conveniently, everybody say it, 10 feet. Great, good, all right. So I'm going to do a full-on Sombra effect where I float like 5 feet in the air as I go to cast this, and then I boom, and it explodes, and you can hear it from 300 feet away, and the guy next to me must take 3d10. It makes a Constitution save, and I'm going to yeet myself all the way over here. I'm going to teleport.
All right, con save incoming. 5.
Good. So he's going to take 3d10 damage.
Go ahead and roll it.
As I yeet myself the fuck out of there. Ooh. Not bad. 12 damage. He takes 12 damage.
As you step up and the thunder claps and you all hear this shattering through the sound in the room, and you step away from the creatures. It's freaking out at this point. Anything else?
Actually, because it's any spot I can see within range. Chaboy's gonna go. No, actually, no. Chaboy's gonna stay back where he was. He's gonna come into the middle.
All right, Demetrius, you're up.
Hey,
what's up, Aldous?
Just form a circle near the center of the room. Backs to one another.
All right. Demetrius, you're up. Enemy on deck, Sinrig in the hole. Demetrius.
Do I need to make a perception check to be able to see the tunnel?
You need to make a wisdom save first.
Oh, yes. I will do that.
Fuck you, make a wisdom save.
18.
18, you are good. As for the tunnel, yeah, you need to make a perception check, and you have disadvantage because it's in dim light.
Okay. Oh, by nat 20. Perception, that's a 19.
A 19? Yeah, you see a tunnel leading somewhere over here.
Would it not be better to head towards the tunnel and not be surrounded by these things?
That is true, but I believe if we head forward, perhaps we encounter new enemies. That is my only concern. We dispatch the ones we can, and no one will be behind us. That's 6 seconds.
All right.
Okay, fine.
What do you want to do, Demetrius?
Then I will head towards this one. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I go to hit him. Do I have advantage?
Yes, you do, because of the help.
Okay. Well, that's a nat 20 anyway. So that's... That is a crit.
The first time we've had one of those in a while.
Yeah.
Listen, we're not called critical role, okay?
All right. So swing at him, and we do 8 bludgeoning damage.
As you approach the creature stepping over the ground, you pull your mace out and smash it against the side of its head. Anything else?
No. No.
All right. Enemy is up. Sinrig is on deck, and Varus is in the hole. As the mouther here is just like. It's gonna move right here.
Oh, they can move. Gross.
It slithers, and it slithers very slowly. You see the ground kind of moving with it as it does, and it just kind of slithers up to Joe, and it's going to go ahead and bite her. Oof. That's a crit.
Great.
Haven't had one of those in a while.
I need you to make a strength save.
Why strength? Why?
Because it's going to eat
That's
you.
what the book says. I didn't say it.
You're in trouble now.
6.
Uh-oh.
Bye, y'all.
You're only in trouble if you get caught. Gotcha.
Bye.
As it comes up, it gets a bite sinking deep into your thigh, cutting all the blood vessels for 31 piercing damage.
Ew. Oh.
Are you still conscious?
Ain't never gonna catch me.
Still conscious, but I am very much bleeding.
And you are knocked prone as you fail your strength save, as it kind of rips you to the ground, as it just kind of rips into you. And then it's going to go ahead and...
The noises were funny before, but not anymore.
And then it's going to fire a it's suddenly one of the mouths just like and spits out this glob that lands right here. And it explodes in a blinding flash of white light. I need Zane, Aldous, and Grimald to make dex saves, please.
Couldn't have been a dex save for mine.
No, there's no penalty to being prone.
You want to just shout it or?
Yeah, go ahead.
14.
You're good.
8.
You are. Wait. Let me get Grimald's too.
You're not okay.
Crit fail.
You're not okay.
All right, Grimald
Second
and
crit
Zane.
fail tonight already.
You are both blinded.
Perfect.
Spit up by that dude.
Another something in the night.
As
Another
the
loogie in the night.
blinding flashlight.
There you go.
This blinding flash of light, the spittle sticks all over your eyes as you just are screaming out. That is the end of its turn. Enemy, Sinrig is up. Varus on deck. Zane in the hole. Sinrig.
Alrighty. God damn. Okay, so I'm going to move around Grimald. I see he's blinded.
Oh, I need you to make a wisdom save to start. Sorry, bud.
Oh, sorry. Okay. And Cinna or
Yeah, both of you guys.
okay. Oh, okay. I got a 16.
You're good.
Cinna got let me check her stats, sorry. Cinna got a 10.
She is good.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
This may be right. Let me read the book again. Sorry. Go ahead.
Shoot. Okay. I'm gonna move around Grimald here. I see he's blinded, right?
Yeah.
so I'm not like worried about him right now, and he doesn't have his weapons. So, and then I'm gonna have Cinna move in to get away from them a little bit, maybe. I'm gonna attack this one. I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike. Sorry. So I hold onto my spear and I say "Furino," and these like vines kind of attached to it, and I will attack him twice. So.
All right, go for it.
Okay. The first one is 25.
That'll hit it.
Hey.
Okay, so that one will be with the Ensnaring Strike, which I don't think I've ever really hit with, so I'm
Gotta make a strength save.
Yeah, strength save. Oh, thanks. Okay, so so the vines that are on the spear kind of restrain him and hold him down to the ground, and he will take extra damage at the start of each of its turns.
All right.
And then the damage for this one, is 13 piercing damage.
13 piercing damage.
Yes, for the first attack.
Yep.
And then the second attack is it's an 11.
11 will hit.
Oh, okay, cool. For 7 piercing damage.
All right, as you stab into the last one, as the vines had wrapped around it, you stab into it again and twist your spear, and you see blood come out from the wound. This like bile, like reddish, blackish blood kind of begin to pour out of it.
Okay.
All right.
And then I just want to move back out so I'm near Cinna as well.
All right.
Okay.
That will end your turn. Varus is up, Zane on deck, and enemy is in the hole. Varus, I need a...
Yes, you do.
I need a wisdom save. Yep.
Uh, 13.
13 will be good. Go ahead with your turn.
Thank you. Okay. 5, 10,
This is
15,
5.
20. Huh?
That was
I thought-
5, and then 10, 15.
I thought it was difficult terrain. Sorry.
Only within the circles.
Got you. Thank you.
So you've entered now, so 10, 15.
Seeing the damage that or the attack that Joe just took, I'm gonna go over there and heal her. As a third level.
1 HP. Oh, sorry.
As a third level spell, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Cheater.
Sorry.
Joe, take 20 HP.
Damn.
And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay. You cannot.
Why? Because I moved?
It's not a cantrip.
Because the spell you cast using your action was not a cantrip, so you cannot cast the spell as a bonus
That's
action.
right. Oh, I always forget. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all I got.
All right. That will be that. And actually, that wasn't difficult terrain entering because I realized that's just outside their range, despite what the circle says. If the circle has a majority, if the circle has the square and a majority, then generally that's the case. Anyway, we have Zane is up, enemy on deck, enemy in the hole. Zane.
Zane is gone.
I think he was in the bathroom. He's running back now.
Boy.
Running two-step.
Boy, speaking of boy, did you see that the guy who motion capped Kratos died saving his son?
Mm-hmm. Big
The
hero.
guy who capped him in God of War. He saved his son from a riptide when he drowned.
Yeah,
Jeez. That's a bummer.
he was WWE wrestler.
Yeah.
Chad.
R.I.P. Cheers to that boy. Mark's back, but I'm gonna give him a little salute there.
Makes me, yeah, I feel that.
Well done.
Riptides, man.
Really, man.
All right, Zane. What do you got?
What save was it again?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom. Okay, 15.
You are good. Commence with your turn. Oh, actually, I also need a strength save.
Oh shit.
Why? Because he's blind.
No.
11.
All right, you're good. You feel the ground underneath you kind of rolling, and it's tough to keep your balance, keep yourself together, but you are okay. So you are blind. What would you like to do?
Yikes. So I'm like, am I actually blind, or is that just the name of the condition? Like, I just have stuff on my face and it's hard to see.
Right, you are blinded for a certain amount of time.
Okay. So I guess I'll stumble backwards away from where the creature was.
Okay.
Did Father Demetrius moved after I got blinded, right?
Yes,
Or, I'm
and
sorry.
I currently
Varys.
do not know that anyone is blind.
I'm in Varys. Sorry, it looks like Mitch, so I keep thinking it's Mitch's character.
Varys moved. Demetrius moved before.
So Varys moved after I was blinded.
Yes.
Yes.
I think I have plenty of movement to get back there, so even if I like run into him, I think it's fine. I was just trying to think, like, if I like was backing up and I'm blind and I ran into something, if I would like how I would react. I guess I just
Remember, you can speak as a free action.
yeah. True. So I'll just I can't see as I'm like backing up.
It is just us behind you. To your left and to behind you, it is me and Varys. Okay, if you step in the space between us, you'll be just fine. Beyond that, if you shoot if you're facing me, I'm assuming you're still facing that direction where you got yeeted. If you shoot towards your 5 o'clock, you might hit one. And that's 6 seconds. I can't help you anymore.
Yeah, I might as well try something that doesn't really need aiming, I guess.
Keep in mind, if the spell states that you need to see it, then that's the way it is. So, what do you got?
Don't think I suppose Shatter would be it, but I don't think I have it readied. So I guess I can't really do anything.
Stay safe.
I'm just gonna like take a different defensive stance.
All right, so you go ahead and take a dodge action and prepare for anything to come your way. Enemy is up. Enemy on deck. Grimald is in the hole. This one is going to move. Did Bill give anyone his character sheet or no?
Oh, is he gone?
His child let his dog out. I actually have his stats, so I can change them here, because he is going to attack him.
Maybe we can all look at his sheet, right?
You can't change things.
Yeah.
I can though. So he steps as it slithers up. It goes ahead for a bite. With a 6, and that is definitely a miss. And then it's going to and fire a little spittle over here, which means I'm going to need Aldous to make a dex save.
Zane gets double blinded.
Crit.
No.
Yeah, he crit.
Crit success?
Yep.
Nice.
He uses Zane as a shield.
Yeah, he does. He grabs Zane and dodges behind it. And Zane's like, what just happened? And with that is the end of its turn. Enemy is up. Grimald on deck. Enemy in the hole. And this one over here is going to... is coming over here. And... that's not right. That's right. and it's going to go for a bite on Varus. That's a 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I need a strength save from you.
That's a crit fail, so that's a total of 2.
You fail. You can crit fail saves. So you are going to go ahead and take 19 piercing damage.
Okay.
And you fall to the ground prone as it just kind of rips you down to the ground. And then it's going to fire another spit. I don't want to keep picking on Aldous, but it just always makes the most sense. So right here, Aldous, another dex save. That one will not save you as the spit explodes, and this time you're just not fast enough, distracted with the one on your right.
11.
It still does not help you, unfortunately. This one, the goo and the light just blind in your eyes. You are blinded as well. And that will be the end of its turn. Grimald, you are up. Enemy on deck, enemy in the hole. Grimald.
I've been blinded. Sinrig, please,
Oh,
my
wait.
guns.
Grimald, go ahead and start with a wisdom save for me, actually, first.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Tyler?
Here.
Maybe he might be getting food. Oh.
No, I'm
17.
Tyler, you got to turn your camera on, man.
Oh, I never turned it off. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize.
That's a 17, Ben.
17 will hit. Will save you. Sorry, go ahead.
So I'll shout that to Sinrig, asking for my weapons, and then I will reach out where he was last, which was where Cinna is now.
Grimald, you cannot see. Perhaps just step back and wait a second.
Perhaps you are right. To defend myself, though?
Yeah, here, you can take whatever, your
Okay.
rapier. Right?
Yeah, I'll take the whip and rapier.
Don't shoot any guns, please.
Pat around on Sinrig and grab your rapier and your whip, and I believe that'll end your turn.
Yep.
Enemy is up. Enemy on deck. Dozers in the hole. The gibbering mouthers. Numero 5 is going to start by
Which one is this? Sorry.
this one down here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, time to die.
Yeah, how's that staying in the center of the room working for us, Mike?
I didn't know they'd fucking blind us, alright? I didn't know shit. Let's get the fuck out of here.
This one's going to come up, and it's going to go ahead and give me a dex save first, Demetrius.
11.
As it spits at you, and as you're too slow to bring your shield up, it blinds your eyes, and it's going to go ahead with a bite with advantage now. Oh no, that's a crit.
Oh my. Oh no.
This many campaigns in, guys, it's a miracle that we haven't had a TPK.
With the way Ben rolls for creatures, yeah.
I'm ready for it.
Dude, he crit on me, so I can't even imagine.
35 piercing damage, and I need a strength save. I promise their first turns are the worst. After that, it's not so bad.
So that temp HP, did that wear off?
Unless someone recast it the morning you woke up, yeah.
Okay, so it was just for 8 hours or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. Then that's wrong.
Yes, that was aid, and that only lasts for 8 hours.
Got it. Okay. Sorry, Ben, what did you need?
I need a strength save.
Strength save.
Their first turns are the worst.
At 20.
Nice. You feel it try to pull you to the ground, but you manage to stay on your feet just long enough. Sorry, one sec.
We blinded. I thinking no power. When are you so thinking we're so in trouble?
Right now, I'm thinking right now we're in trouble.
Okay. Enemy is up. Dozer on deck. Joe is in the hole. This one is going to go ahead and also go for the bite on Demetrius. Has advantage. A 20.
Yeah.
$14 piercing damage.
Nice. I'm unconscious.
Farewell and adieu to ye fair Spanish guy. Farewell and adieu to ye.
As it rips Demetrius to the ground and begins to bite on his flesh, it looks up to the rest of you and it's going to fire a spit right here. So I need dex saves from Cinna, Zook, and Hedwig.
That's right, just spit on it.
Oh, nice.
I think that's kind of the least of your problems right now.
She learned. Dodge flying objects.
Dex save.
Oh.
You are good. Cinna?
22.
All of you have managed to shield your eyes as you see the blinding spit coming your way. And that will be that for its turn. All right. Dozer is up. Joe is on deck. Zook is in the hole. I am acting as Dozer right now. He is going to attack me.
Those are smash.
10 out of 10 would smash.
He does have to drop his torch, so he's just going to drop it to the ground in his square. That's fine. It'll just keep the area lit. He draws his great sword, and he's going to swing it at the gibbering mouther in front of him. Oh, he's got to start with a wisdom save.
Real quick, Ben, before I forget to ask, is this considered a charm?
He just makes it. I do not believe it does. It does not say creatures immune or resistant to charm get advantage or anything.
Oh, okay, I just wanted to check because as an elf, I do get that, and I forgot the first couple times I rolled.
It's a good question.
I knew I was going to forget to ask again when it was my turn.
So he actually just makes his wisdom save. So that's good. He does have to make a strength save, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, he makes that no problem. And now he's going to attack the mouther in front of him with his great sword. That's a 13, it hits. And a 24, it hits.
It hits with a 13?
Yeah, we covered that.
I didn't know Dozer's AC was so low.
No, it's not hitting him. He's attacking it.
Oh.
He does 8 damage to the mouther,
I
the
got
first
mixed
attack.
up.
And 12 damage with his second attack, for a total of 20 damage on the gibbering mouther in front of him. And that will end his turn. Joe is up, Zook on deck, and Aldous is in the hole. Joe, I need you to start with a wisdom save.
Eight.
Okay, and then I need a strength save.
It's gonna be worse. 10.
Okay, and now I need you to roll a d8 for me, please.
Mm-hmm. 1.
You continue to lay on the ground while the gibbering mouthers just continue to gibber around you, completely in shell shock state. And that will end your turn. Zook is up. Aldous is on deck. Demetrius is in the hole. Zook. Okay. Which one was that again? This one. It's this one. Strength save.
No, it was the other one. There's one next to him.
It's no, it wasn't. It was
Yeah,
because
it was.
this. No, this one spit on Demetrius. It's this one.
That was first.
Shut up, Mike. No, it was. I know what you're doing.
I'm being honest.
No, you're not, because I'm certain that this one spit on Demetrius and then attacked him, and this one spit on these guys.
Oh, I'm wrong.
Because they have, yeah, no, I'm sure of it. I thought you were fucking around. Sorry. 19 strength save. It got lucky on that one.
Mm-hmm.
As this earthen hand comes out, it reaches and grabs the gibbering mouther. It tries to pull it down, but it manages to break from it. On which one?
One more time. Oh, thank you.
All right. That will end your turn. Zook, damn, I didn't get a wisdom save from you. So can you roll really quick? You and Hedgewidge. You're good. You're all right. You're both good. All right. So all that happened. Aldous is up. Demetrius is on deck, and enemy is in the hole. Aldous, let's get
11.
You are good. You're good.
I'm still blind.
You are still blind.
I'm gonna roll a perception check to hear them,
Go ahead.
since they're constantly gibbering. 17.
Yeah, it's fairly easy to pick out where they are in the area. As long as you're not casting a spell that requires sight, you can definitely target them. You may have disadvantage, but
From a point I choose within range, a flurry of magic snowballs erupts. 5-foot radius. So this point right here.
all right. So that'll just hit number 5. I think that sounds like a fair analysis of the spell.
Wait. Which one is? Oh, hold on. I know this. We're gonna focus fire. What bullshit. Let's go this one. This is the one Joe hit.
Yeah, that one's bloodied.
I'm gonna say on my turn. Remember, if we attack the same one over and over again, we can limit the amount of attacks they get. And I'm gonna eat that boy. He gets a dex save.
6. All right. I assume that fails, right?
Dex save.
6.
Dex save.
6.
Rose. Something happened.
Uh-oh. I think we just lost them.
Huh.
Oh, they're back. You guys there?
Hello?
Yeah, you there?
Hello? What happened?
Are you there?
Where was I? Why was David Bowie there?
6.
I need a dex. Okay, good. All right. They're gonna. Aldous leans his head down and kind of turns and tilts. He closes his eyes, even though they're covered in goo, and he focuses, and he hears the guy behind him, and he actually hears the blood dripping from him. He hears it pit, 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 and he turns and raises his hand, and quickly you see like a storm brew as like it whips up from the ground, condensation, and then explodes in the air, and then it's almost like artillery. It looks like a fucking AC-130. Just destroys like with snowballs into a 5-foot radius on that area.
I love that.
Hell yeah, that's why the America tank top is here, baby.
God damn it.
There it is. That's so much better. I'm gonna use a sorcery point to reroll my damage, and I'm gonna get 15 damage on that boy.
You got it. Yeah, you fuck him up bad. The snowball is just slamming into this thing with an inhuman amount of force. The force in which snowballs are never supposed to hit living creatures. And it screams out. The gibbering turns into screams as it's barely alive at this point. Just screaming out. That'll end your turn.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to like try to wipe my eyes.
You try to wipe your eyes, but it seems to be stuck in there.
As in, like, it's gonna take me longer, or as in, like, it's impossible to do?
As in, this is a time-constrained situation.
Horse shit.
Tell him, Michael.
Demetrius is up. Enemy on deck. Sinrig in the hole. Demetrius, I need a death save, please.
15.
You have a success.
Right.
Enemy is up. Sinrig on deck. Varus in the hole. We are on this boy. Oh, by the way, Bill, I took your turn for you. You did like 20 damage to the mouther in front of you.
That mouther is has the ensnaring strike on him, so he will take a d6 of damage.
Roll it.
4.
All right. He is still standing. First of all, I need to see if... That's unfortunate. All right. He is going to start with a spit right here.
Spit on it.
I need dex saves from Varus and Joe.
Oh God.
Just kill me. It's fine. 8.
All right.
5.
You are both blinded.
Blinded by the light.
April, we're going to die. A little less levity out of you.
Oh no, I'm mad. Joe has a lot of things. Joe has a lot of unsettled business.
We all do.
You know what, Mitch? It's kind of like Gallows humor, except Gallows joy. I don't know.
Listen, this is why you only write 3-page backstory or 3-paragraph backstories, because he's gonna kill you anyway.
Amen.
There's no reason. Don't put any effort into it.
It's gonna go for a bite on Joe with advantage.
Gonna hit. Fine.
It's gonna be an 11.
No.
So it goes to bite, and somehow you hear it coming. You hear the gibbering, and you just kind of like roll out of the way really quickly as the teeth gnash onto the ground.
I'm a monk. I'm gonna stay, bitch.
That will be the end of that. Oh wait, it has. Yeah, all right. Well, it doesn't matter because it missed. It has disadvantage because it's restrained. So. Sinrig is up. Varus on deck. Zane in the hole. Sinrig.
Okay.
Let's start with a wisdom save.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
With you and Cinna.
Cinna got a 13. I got an 11.
You're good. Both good.
Oh, okay. Okay.
right.
Jeez. Okay, so which ones are bloody again? This one is bloodied. Is that
That's the only one.
All right, then.
Kill it.
Yeah, but okay. Actually.
Oh wait, and sorry. At the end of that turn, Grimold, the shit in your eyes begins to dissolve, and you can see again.
Wonderful.
I'm going to.
Oh, Zane
That
too.
didn't sound like Grimold.
Wonderful.
There it is.
Sorry about that, Sinrig.
Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry. I'm considering if I should probably help Demetrius. I know we want to focus fire,
Yes.
but actually, okay. As a bonus action, I'm gonna have Cinna charge through Grimold and pounce at this one.
All right, go for it. She has enough speed. I know she does.
She has 40 feet, so.
Yeah, she can.
Yeah.
Make
Okay.
no problem.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
She crosses between the legs of Grimold.
Yeah, she got a 19, so.
Pounces on it, sinks
So-
her teeth in.
It needs to make a strength saving throw. And then, okay.
9.
So she knocks it prone.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, yep.
I'm okay.
If it's a charge attack, she gets an extra d6. Okay, so. Nice. Fuck, yeah, that was good. Okay, 12 damage.
As she
12
rips into the
slashing
creature
damage.
and swings her body around, taking it down and rips open its body as blood just kind of sprays across everyone. It is dead.
Yeah, okay, cool. Then I will use my action. So that was my bonus action. I'm going to have Cinna. So that would have been, what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going
That
to
is
have
correct.
her come closer to me. I'll have her come right here just so she's safer. And then I will use my action to, what is it, a medicine check to?
Stabilize? Yeah,
Yeah.
medicine check.
Okay. With a 12? I don't know how.
That'll stabilize him.
Okay, cool.
So,
Then I lean down and I have some herbs in my pouch that I kind of like rub on some of the wounds and try helping.
the bleeding is quelled and he manages to stabilize. That it, Sinrig?
Yes.
Oh, Varus. Oh no, never mind. Sorry. Okay, so Varus is up. Zane on deck. Enemy in the hole. Varus. Let's start with a wisdom save.
Ah, yes. That's gonna be a 7.
I need you to roll a strength save now.
What up, friend? I was in the same boat.
14.
Okay, and finally, I need you to roll a d8.
6.
6. Congratulations. You get to run in a random direction.
Which
But I'm
direction?
prone.
You are going to use your movement to stand up to start. Half your movement to stand up, which gives you 15 feet left. You are still blind, which is exciting. And you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're running this way, so 5, 10, 15. You're going to end up, or actually 5, 10. And then, yeah, we'll say you end up here out of it just to be nice. And that will end your turn. As you run, though, the Gibbering Mouther sees you running.
Takes the attack.
He's going to go ahead and take an attack of opportunity on you. An 11?
Nope.
As it goes to snatch at you, you're just too panicked to know what's going on. You dodge out of it without even knowing you did, and you're out of the way. That will end your turn.
I ran serpentine.
Zane, you're up. Enemy on deck. Enemy in the hole. Zane. I need you to roll a wisdom save to start, Zane.
11.
You are okay. And now I need you to roll a strength save for me.
I win.
You are good. So go ahead and take your turn.
So I'm like rubbing the slimy shit out of my eyes. I'm just like, had it with these monkey fighting slimes. This Monday to Friday cave. I'm gonna. Actually, don't need to move. I'm just gonna two-hand this halberd.
Oh, okay.
Take a nice swing at this
Swing.
boy.
Swing your halberd.
At this one,
Swing it.
go for it.
Right.
Swing away, Zane.
Or not halberd, sorry, glaive.
Oh, you have a glaive.
Yeah. 8.
8 will not hit it. It just barely misses it as the gibbering mouther. You didn't even dodge. You just kind of are just getting that shit out of your eyes. You anything else you want to do?
Your vision's gone from a big dark blur to a big light blur.
You can cast a spell as a bonus action still.
I can?
Yeah, because you didn't cast any spells as your action.
Yeah.
With that being said,
Just a cantrip?
no, any bonus action spell.
Anything. Wow.
So like rangers are able to cast bonus action spells and then attack.
Nice. I don't. You said any bonus action spell?
Mhm.
Like specifically, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying you also have a bonus action if you want.
Yeah. I don't have anything that I think I can attack with.
All right, no worries.
All reactionary stuff if I'm getting hit.
All right, Zane, you swing over it, just missing. Enemy is up. Enemy on deck. Grimald in the hole. Let's see how bad this is.
I thought you were saying there was some mechanic that I was missing that.
No, I was just
If I
reminding
attacked
you
it,
had a bonus action if you wanted it.
I gotcha.
All right, so we are on the one in front of Dozer here. It's going to begin by spitting right here. Dozer, Hedwig, Zook, I need deck saves.
$20.
You're good, Dozer. She's good. Mm-hmm. You're both good. You both managed. Oh, you all three managed to dodge the light as it blasts the area, and then this creature is going to go ahead and go for a bite on Dozer with a 4, completely missing him, just biting on the armor and just kind of not even getting anything in. Dozer's just looking down at him like pathetic. Enemy is up. Grimald on deck. Enemy in the hole.
Ben, pathetic.
This one is going to. All right. Cannot spit. It's going to slither right here. And it's going to attack Zane. Zane, 14.
No.
No, it doesn't hit. All right. The tide is turning. As they goes for a bite, you manage to just dodge out of the way. And that will end that turn. Grimald, you are up. Enemy on deck. Enemy in the hole. Oh, wait. And also, 2, 3. Aldous, at the end of that last Mouther's turn, the shit rubs out of your eyes. You are free. You are no longer blinded. Grimald, go.
All right. I will 5, 10, 15. I will take a swipe.
Sorry. I need a wisdom save first.
Oh, yeah, sorry. 17.
Oh, you're good. All right, go for it.
So I will take a swing at that one.
All right.
That is a crit. Thanks to... Wait, I get a...
And you used Hedwig's aid, so there you go.
Yes.
Okay, I was like, wait, why did I have the advantage?
Yep, you're good.
Okay, so that is 17 damage.
All right, 17 damage to that one.
And then another swing, which is a 16.
Hits.
That is 8. That's 10 more damage.
Very nice.
And then I would like to do a crack with my whip on this guy using my superiority die to try to push.
On which one?
The other one that's standing over Demetrius.
Okay.
That is an 18 attack.
Hits.
And that is... He needs to do a strength save as well, but... That's 11 damage to him, and he has to do a strength save or be pushed.
The fighter finally shows up. He is pushed back against the wall as the whip cracks. This creature flies backwards and smashes into that wall right there.
It's strength save.
It was a 4.
Oh yeah, so it definitely fails. it.
Sorry.
No, I just wanted to make sure you didn't just give it to me auto there.
No, yeah, no. Yeah, good job. Damn. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Enemy is up. Enemy
did
on
something.
deck. Dozer is in the hole.
I did
This
something that
mouther.
wasn't against the team.
This one is certainly not happy with what just happened here. The spit does not recharge, but it's going to go for a bite with a crit fail.
Nice.
Oh, thank goodness. My AC is still down 2 from the last fight because.
Oh, he would have mended your shit.
Yeah.
You didn't ask.
I wouldn't ask after what happened. So. I was just like, oh, please don't get screwed in the next fight.
As it goes for the bite and you dodge out of the way, at the end of its turn, Demetrius, your shit rubs out of your eyes. I know you're unconscious, but if you wake up, you won't be blind. Enemy is up. Dozer on deck.
That's
and
how it works.
Joe's in the hole. This one is also not happy. So go 5. Does it go prone when it flies back?
No, it's
Just a push? Okay. 5, 10.
no, it's just up to 15 feet away.
You're muted. Good.
I heard him. It's fine.
Yeah, up to 15 feet away, no prone.
It's going to come up. Check on that. Recharge. Doesn't get it. Fuck. A 10?
That's a miss.
Nice.
Another bite against the fighter as you dodge out of the way. You have 2 mouthers just kind of coming at you now at this point. And that will end the turn. Dozer is up. Joe on deck. Zook is in the hole. Dozer.
All right. Sorry. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Technical stuff going on, but here we are. Now, I want to attack this boy. Do I know anything from this fight that I should know about
Yeah,
this creature?
let's start with a wisdom save.
Thank you. 15.
All right, you're good. Go ahead and give me a strength save next.
Okay. 18.
Okay, you're good. You want to add? You were asking if you want to know about this creature.
Yeah, is there any sort of attack that I should avoid? Just checking.
Go ahead and
All
roll
of
a nature. Go ahead and roll a nature or Arcana check, whichever one.
Oh, nice. I got a 1.
Yeah, you've never really heard of these things before. They're terrifying, and they are. You're not really sure how to handle them, but things seem to have been working. They haven't seemed to be resisting anything that you guys threw at them. So
Cool. Just super yucky. Got it. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get this boy going. Okay, I'm gonna attack. And I got a 20 non-natural.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then is 8 damage. And then I'm gonna go for a second attack.
Go for it.
Okay. That is a 18.
Hits.
Oh, that's 10 damage.
You swing your great sword at this mouther, slicing across its chest once, springing back around and slicing across its face, the top part of it. And as that second slash lines across, you see blood kind of pour out from the wound as it's now just this bloody flesh. Still alive, but bloodied. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Joe is up. Zook on deck. Aldous is in the hole. Joe, you are blind and prone. Go ahead and give me a wisdom save to start. I'm sorry.
They spilled beer on their new couch, I think, so they might still be.
Yeah, I think they're dealing with an issue at the moment.
Oh, they disappeared as well. Jeez. Okay. Well, I'm gonna.
they're
Sorry, our couch is worth more money than this stream. So sorry, we're trying to fix that. It literally is. So we're trying
Most
to
things
fix
are worth more than this stream.
Your camera's off, though.
I am aware. We have no cushions on our couch right now. So I rolled a wisdom save that is 6.
That is a fail.
It's fine.
Now I need a strength save and then a D8.
Strength save is 17.
Mm-hmm. And then a D8.
2.
Okay, you once again lay on the ground and do nothing. I'm sorry, Joe.
Totally fine.
Continue to be shocked by the mouthers gibbering away. Zook is up, Aldous on deck, Demetrius is in the hole. Yes. And Hedgewitch as well. She's still okay, and then a strength save for you. $15. Okay, you are good. Go ahead and commence with the turn. Okay. Strength save. That's an 8. All right. All right.
Wait, you said one of them is restrained by the hand? Okay.
Let me find here we go. Restrained. All right. Cool. As the hand is grabbing onto the gibbering mouther, just kind of like keeping it close, keeping it away, keeping it from moving. Aldous, you're up. Demetrius is on deck, and Sinrig's in the hole. Aldous. Oh, he's doing the beer thing. Okay. We'll say that he wants to cast a spell, probably. Let me pull him up. It's been a shit show of a game today, guys.
It's been a disaster.
Life happens.
1 week. It's been 1 week since we met each other.
If he doesn't like what I'm about to do for him, he shouldn't have spilled beer. So...
What the fuck did you just say about me?
Yeah.
You piece
Yeah.
of goddamn shit, how fucking dare you?
This is what happens when you drink all day and skip lunch.
Listen, all right? I've had a couple gummy bears and a lot of vodka. I'm gonna step a little bit forward. And I'm gonna use
I need a wisdom save to start, man.
No, I don't need that. It's not true.
Well, let's roll it anyway.
You're fucking wrong. 12.
You're good, and then a strength save.
Why?
You started here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I need to know because you're in the difficult terrain.
17.
All right, you're good. Continue. Mike.
I'm here. I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I can't see you. I don't know what you're thinking.
Well, trust me. Justin Olgaroth, motherfucker.
I do.
I'm gonna cast Shocking Grasp on this bitch in front of me.
All right, go for it. Is that that's a ranged? That's a touch attack on your part, right?
Yeah. What is it? What's a 17 plus 7? 24.
24. That hits.
Fucking better. All right. 2d8. So 9 damage.
9 damage.
Is
All right.
anybody unconscious or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone is unconscious.
So you got stabilized, right?
Yeah. He's stabilized. Yeah. But he's not like healed. He's not coming up. All you saw was Sinrig was stemming the bleeding.
All right. That was a cantrip. Do I have a bonus action here?
You do.
I do. So I'm going to Misty Step my ass the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Back to here
Okay.
as a bonus action.
That'll end your turn. Demetrius is up. Sinrig on deck. Varus in the hole.
I
Demetrius.
still have some movement though, so I'm gonna
okay.
just actually stay where I'm at.
Okay.
That's what you get.
Wow.
Demetrius, you're still unconscious. Sinrig is up. At the end of Demetrius's turn, Joe and Varus, you are no longer blinded. You rub the shit out of your eyes, and you are good to go. Sinrig is up. Varus on deck. Zane in the hole. Sinrig.
Wisdom saves, yes.
Start with a wisdom save for you and Cinna.
Ooh, Cinna got a 13 and I got a 12.
You're both good. Now a strength save for you, Sinrig.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Plus strength save, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, my save's +7. Okay, 13.
Okay, you're good.
Okay.
Go ahead and start your turn.
Okay. For Owl. Okay.
Grimold, I'm not able to move easily around, but perhaps you can reposition yourself on the other side.
Because I don't have enough speed to kind of get around for advantage. But he's aided, right? This one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. So I can attack him, and then Grimold, you can go around, yada, 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 yeah?
Sounds good.
Okay, so I will attack
Let's
that
do it.
one twice. So first attack is a 17.
Hits.
Okay, and that is... Fuck yeah. 12 piercing damage.
With that attack, you stab into it and pull out. You see blood begin to drip out of the creature.
Okay, and then I'll, with my second attack,
No longer have advantage.
that's fine. Okay, 7, 13.
13 will hit.
Okay. Ooh, fuck yeah, max damage, baby, which is 14 piercing damage.
14 piercing damage. You stab into it again, right in that same wound, and just drive it even deeper as the creature just screaming out, calling out for its friends.
Sorry, just so I'm clear, if is moving into the space difficult terrain or moving out,
Yes.
or is it both?
Moving in, not moving out.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so
And
5, 10, 15. Oh, actually, I'll do this.
Is it considered double difficult with the two guys?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
5, 10, 15,
That could screw over my next turn.
20, 30, 40, which is exactly her movement, to
Nice.
pounce at this one with my
All
bonus.
right. Roll the attack.
Okay. So, to her, sorry. 14. Sorry, I always forget her attack stuff. 18.
Hits.
Okay. And then make a strength saving throw, please, for that one. And it is
19.
okay. That makes the save, but it is 11 slashing damage.
As she rips into this creature, just tearing apart its flesh. It's still standing, but just barely. Blood's just kind of pouring off of it.
Okay.
All right. Varus is up. Zane on deck. Enemy in the hole. Varus, I need a wisdom save to start.
Yes. Also, can you remove the blinded feature from my? Thank you.
It's removed.
You're on it. That's gonna be a 5.
All right. I need a strength save next.
It's gonna be an 8.
And I need a D8.
Oh, 4.
Okay. As the gibbering continues, you kind of just stop where you were moving and just kind of hang out there and stare into space. And that'll end your turn. Sorry, Varus. Zane is up. Enemy on deck. Enemy in the hole. Zane, you need a wisdom save to start.
It was 14.
And then a strength save for me, please.
17.
You are good. Commence with your turn.
All right. Maybe I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna try to hit him. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Shock and Grasp.
All right, go ahead.
Do. It is an 16. And 16.
16 hits.
Sweet. Oh boy. Great roll. 7 lightning damage.
7 lightning damage as you grab onto it, you touch it, and it's like touching like a tumor. It's like squishy and fatty and just disgusting.
Ugh.
Send electricity through it as it screams out in pain. It's not bloodied, but it is hurt. Anything else?
It can't take reactions until the start of my next turn.
Sounds
Start of
good.
its next turn, sorry.
Sounds good. Is that it?
Yep.
All right. Enemy is up. Enemy on deck. Grimald is
actually-
in the hole. Oh, what's up?
I want to move. The snail is her being prone, right?
Yeah.
She's stuck down. I'm going to move in between her and it.
Sounds good. Enemy is up. Enemy on deck. Grimald's in the hole. All right. We're going to go over here to Dozer. Dozer, it's going to attack you. It's cocked. Dozer, that's a 19.
Hit.
22 piercing damage as it bites into your leg.
Oh.
That's all you got.
That'll end its turn. Enemy is up. Grimald on deck. Enemy in the hole. This one is going to... first, it's going to spit right here. So I need deck saves from Zane and Joe. I can roll for Joe. I know she's busy.
We're here. We can roll. Isn't it Joe's turn actually after Dozer?
You guys are off camera still. I didn't know you were here.
Yeah, isn't it Joe's turn after Dozer?
Yes, it is Joe's turn after Dozer. So when Dozer goes, then Joe will go. All right.
Roll your deck save.
Need a deck save. Zane, what'd you get?
5.
Okay, you are going to go ahead and be blinded. And Joe?
17.
You are good, you actually. This time you see it coming and you just cover your eyes. You're like, not again. But Zane, unfortunately, this one gets you in the eyes as you're focused on protecting Joe. Mouther is going to take advantage of that and bite you. That's an 18, Zane.
Blinding doesn't make me... doesn't remove my dex, does it? From my AC?
No, it just gives them advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It will go, but my shield will pop.
All right. You instinctively cast shield as you feel it coming towards you and block the attack. And that will be that for its turn. Grimald's up. Enemy on deck. Enemy in the hole. Grimald.
All right. I guess I'll start with the wisdom save.
Go for it.
That is 15.
You're good. Now a strength save.
That is 13.
You're good. Go ahead and take your turn.
Okay, I will slash the one in front of me.
Go ahead.
Once with 17.
Hits.
That's 3 plus 2 because of the rapier. That's a 5 damage.
As you stab into it with your rapier, it screams out and then just kind of clumps to the ground.
Nice.
Beautiful. Okay. I will then go 5, 10, 50. Oh, no, never. It's difficult. 10, 20, 30.
Do I? Hey,
You're at 20 there right now.
Oh, because I could go diagonal, and it's...
Yeah. You went 10,
Then I'll...
20.
So.
Oh, I counted putting my token back when I was doing the counts.
Ben.
That was just me.
One sec, Tyler. All right.
Well, this is to help Grimald. Do
what's
I threaten this space with a reach weapon? Like, is that still advantage for Grimold, or is that because I have reach?
Oh,
That's interesting.
It does say a threatened space, right? Or is threatened by? Actually, I'd have to read it again.
No, it is. It is a threatened.
To the books.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I don't even know where I would start to look for that.
Yeah, that's like deep reading there.
I'm gonna say yes for now. I'll allow
In
it.
general, it says threatened square and everything about flanking and attacks opportunities. So
Well, sure, but my issue is that you're not really flanking threatening. Like, yeah, you're threatening the square, but it's not a flank exactly. Now, if you were, like, if basically if he was here and you were where Cinna is, then I'd say yeah for sure.
Yeah, no, the diagonal was weird. That's why I wasn't sure.
It's a weird diagonal, and I'm gonna say no, not on diagonals.
Okay.
Makes sense.
But regardless, he's restrained, so Grimold has advantage on all of it anyway.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Well, okay. In that case, it's 15.
Hit.
So 15 with the rapier, and I'll just roll the whip right now as well. That is 19.
Hit.
Oh, good. That's 3 damage with the rapier.
3 damage with the rapier. All right.
And 4 damage with the whip. I rolled 1s on both of those attacks.
Regardless, damage is damage as you stab into it and whip across its face. It is bloodied after that.
Nice.
So it did something. Enemy is up. Dozer on deck. Joe is in the hole. This one, it's restrained right now. Recharges. Let me check something. Okay, it's gonna go ahead and fire a spit at you, Grimold. So make a dex save for me, please.
Okay. Wow, fuck me. Okay. It wasn't a 1. It's a 5.
You don't even see it coming. It just comes out of nowhere, and the spit just explodes into your eyes, which gives it advantage on the attack. Disadvantage because it's restrained, so just a regular attack. That's cocked.
I was looking at the wrong mouth.
A 13.
Yeah, that's a hit right now. Damn me.
Pride cometh before the fall.
18 piercing damage.
Oh, shit.
Oof. Okay.
As it bites into your leg, it's crunching down on you. It's angry. It's very angry with you. The other mouth's still gibbering. Dozer, you're up. Joe on deck. Zook is in the hole. Dozer, wisdom save, strength save.
Okay. That's a 7.
All right, now strength save.
Okay. 10.
And
Damn.
a D8.
Okay. 7.
This time the gibbering does get to you. It begins to just kind of poke at you, and it's upsetting you. It's just like it did last time, except this time you feel violent. You need to attack a randomly determined creature within your reach, or do nothing. Unfortunately for this creature, that random creature is the gibbering mouther. So go ahead and roll your attack.
That is funny, man.
Hits.
Okay. 15 damage.
All right, 15 damage to that mouther. It is really bloodied at this point, but still alive.
Or you can't take a second attack because I'm not in control, right?
No, you can. It's part of your action. It's part of your attack action.
Cool.
If it were a bonus action, it'd be something different. But
Right. Okay, that's 15.
hit.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. 16. Good roll.
In your anger at this gibbering that you keep hearing, it's just too much. You bring your greatsword and slice right through the mouther.
Nice.
The head stays on for just a moment before sliding off.
So
Dead.
confused. I'm so angry about all these brain things.
Joe is up. Or do you want to move? Oh, you can't move. Joe is up. Zook on deck. Aldous is in the hole. Joe.
All right, what do I need to do?
Wisdom save, strength save.
All right. Fucking God. 8.
Oh man.
Roll
It has
strength
been
save.
8 this whole time. Just so that
Alright.
everyone's aware and counting, it has been 8 every time I've rolled for a wisdom. save.
Sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm trying to think of something I could do, but
It's literally fine. So now I need a strength save.
yeah. And then a
It's already
D8.
prone, does it matter?
Yeah, it does.
13.
Okay, and then a D8.
7.
Okay.
But I'm also prone, so.
Mitch,
So I don't know what I do. Do I just like slide across the ground?
Well, you don't stand up because that's not what it says. You're just going to attack randomly.
So it's gotta be Zane.
You are going to attack Zane. You will. You have disadvantage because you're prone, but you have advantage because he's blind. So you're just going to roll regularly. You're going to do a full attack, which is 2 attacks from the ground on Zane as you scream out in anger.
Now I roll great.
She's disadvantaged though, right?
She has advantage because he's
20.
blind, though, so it's a regular attack.
20.
Does a 20 hit you with your shield, Zane? You're muted.
Okay. No. I can deflect it.
All right, so the shield that is still up from the last attack continues to block that.
I have to.
Again, right?
Oh, wait, I have to use an ability that I have. So shield gets me to 20. But I have. It's not in this book. I have a War Mage ability that allows me to use my reaction to add +2 to my AC.
You already used your reaction when you cast shield, though.
Yes, you are correct.
You can't stack those, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So that will hit then.
Hey.
And then what was the second attack, Joe?
Fucking A. 18.
That one won't hit. That one won't hit him. That one won't hit him. 'cause
Alright,
he's
so I
still
roll,
shield up.
roll my damage now.
Yep, for that one attack.
I hate this. I've never had to attack against a party member.
You get used to it.
Of course I 9 damage. God damn it.
9 bludgeoning damage as a blind Zane suddenly feels a whap from a quarterstaff at the back of his knees as Joe is screaming out in anger. That will end Joe's turn, unfortunately. Zook is up, Aldous on deck. Demi.
So useless.
I'm sorry,
so
Joe.
sorry.
Zook, what you got? Do I need a wisdom save? I think you are far enough away, so go ahead and what do you want to do, Zook? Yeah. Oh. Use the hand to crush a restrained target. Save strength save. 5. So 14 altogether. As the hand, the big earthen hand, crushes down the gibbering mother, screams. He's freaking out. His blood just kind of squeezes from the mouths. It is still alive but bloodied. Anything else, Zuck? Okay. And I'd say Zane, you do hear Hedwig kind of flying over. She kind of like calls out to let you know she's there to help. That'll end Zook's turn. Aldous is up. Demetrius on deck. Sinrig is in the hole. Aldous.
5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. And I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp, but I have advantage because he's flanked and restrained.
Go for it.
Oh, sorry. My wisdom save was an 18. That's why I just carried on.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, thank you. I forget sometimes.
It's all good, man. I just want to make sure I'm chilling. That's canted. There we go. I rolled 2 16s.
Right.
So 23. Oh, max damage, baby! 16 damage to this motherfucker.
As you grasp onto it and just send lightning through it, it screams out. Blood's coming from all sorts of holes.
No, does it have eyes?
No eyes, just mouths.
It has mouths. So my water hand is gonna spark with electricity, and then the water's gonna rush into its mouth with electricity and zap it through its entire body. Lair.
That's cool enough. It had 1 hit point left anyway, so we're gonna say that's that.
Good. And I want it to ash. I'm gonna ash that motherfucker. There's no fucking anything left. I'm ashing its ass.
There you go. Yeah, the ashes just crumble around it. That is that. Anything else, Aldous?
I'm gonna your boy is stable, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna be like, listen, I don't have any healing. I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna run. I did 5, 10, 15. So 20, 25, 30.
All right.
You ready for the fight?
All right. Demetrius is still unconscious. I'm sorry, buddy. Sinrig is up. Varus on deck. Zane is in the hole. Sinrig.
Oh, right. Okay. Can I, so if I cast Goodberry, it's an action to eat a berry, so I couldn't like feed it to Demetrius then. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, I don't have much healing. Sorry. Okay, then I'm just gonna go 5.
By the way, it's a bonus action to eat it. I treat good berries the same way as I treat potions in this game. So you could feed it for a bonus action.
1 berry at a time, or
one berry at a time. But yeah.
All right. Okay. I will go here. I will plant the little mistletoe sprig in the ground. The berries reaching out, and I will feed one to Demetrius.
Did you mean you were gonna go here?
I was here, right? So I move here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you moved there. All right. Anyway.
I know. I did that.
So.
Yeah. So.
All right. You place a berry into Demetrius's mouth, make him chew it. Demetrius, you have 1 hit point.
It's something. And then I'm just, as a free action, I can't have her attack, but I can have Cinna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I will end there.
Sounds good. Varus is up. Zane on deck. Gibbering Mouthers in the hole. Varus, I need a wisdom save. And then a strength save.
No, I didn't make wisdom saves, Ben. I'm sorry.
You were far enough away.
Okay. Fine.
Varus.
Yep. So it's 16 for the wisdom.
You're good.
And then what else do you need?
Strength save.
Wow, that's a nat 20. So.
All right, you finally come to your senses as you realize you've just been running or standing there. You are awake. You are good. What would you like to do?
I'm going to move. So, this is difficult to move the first time, right?
No, so moving out of it is
Okay.
easy. You're good. So that's 5 feet. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And I'm going to cast a 2nd level Cure Wounds on Father Demetrius.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, my friend.
Healers healing healers.
Those mouths just came out of nowhere.
That's what they always say. Usually the patient looks a lot different when they say that, though. 13 hit points, sir. I know it's not the best, but I think this will get us through. And that is all I'm going to do.
All right. Zane's up. Enemy on deck. Grimald in the hole. Zane, wisdom save, strength save.
Mitch, can you delete all your?
I tried. I don't know how.
Right click, and then hit delete.
18 and an 18.
18 and 19.
Oh, yeah,
You are all good, but you are blinded. So, what would you like to do, Zane?
But you have advantage on the one in front of you because of flyby.
Yeah, and you know he's there, so it'll just be a regular attack if you'd like to.
Yeah. Trying to think. Would I have picked up on the fact that without having myself been altered? Trying to think whether I would understand that it was Joe hitting me from behind. But I think I just have to. I mean, like, if I'm aware enough to know that, like, the flyby happened and stuff, I think that
you knew she was there. You hear her screaming,
yeah.
And you know it's a quarterstaff. You feel a quarterstaff.
Die!
Okay. So I'm going to. I'm just gonna do another shocking grasp on the gibbering mouther.
All right.
Oh my. 9.
A 9 will hit.
Wow. Sweet.
Nice. Damn. All right.
Hey, that's better. 12 damage, lightning damage.
As it is bloodied as you send volts of electricity back through this creature, completely blind. You reach out, you feel the flesh, and you just unleash. You feel the blood on your hands at this point. And is that it, Zane?
I'm going to take a step away from Joe. But I don't want to, I'm going to stay right in front of it because I don't want it to target her. I just don't want to get hit by it right now.
All right. Enemy is up. Grimald on deck, and Dozer is in the hole. Recharge check. And it's going to go for a bite on Zane, who is blinded, so he has advantage. Zane, that's a 17.
I will pop shield again, I guess.
All right. You once again feel the bite coming, completely block it, and that is the end of its turn. At the end of its turn, Zane, you are unblinded. The shit has worn out at this point.
Sweet.
All right. Grimald, you're up. Dozer on deck. Joe is in the hole. Grimald.
I am blind and far away.
You heard the creature die, that's for sure.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm just gonna step forward to where I know Demetrius and Sinrig were, just kind of shuffling as I go
Sure.
to try to be ready and. Yep, and I'll just do a dodge action then.
All right. As we pass through what it would have been its turn, the blindness ends. And Dozer is up. Joe on deck. Zook in the hole. Dozer, give me a wisdom save, Dozer.
0.
Ouch. Go ahead and roll a d8 for me.
6.
A 6d8. I believe that is, yep, random movement.
Okay.
What's your speed?
30.
5. Oop. What's that? Why is that? I don't know. I don't know what you guys are doing. 5, 10, 15, 20, and that's where you will end as you run right into a cliff face or a rock face. That'll end your turn. Sorry, Dozer. Joe is up. Zook on deck. Aldous in the hole. Joe, I need a wisdom save.
I was like, what do I do? Gonna roll that die again.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Oh!
8.
14?
That'll do it.
Yay!
I need a strength save next.
Oh no. These ones are worse. 18?
That's good.
Yes!
You have full control this turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go fucking kill it. No, I'm gonna go attack it.
We can't move her. We had to move, so we only have.
Right here.
She wants to go. Oh fuck!
Why can't you move her?
Because I had to move computers and horse shit. Don't worry about it. Because of the spill. We want to go here if we can.
Yeah.
Mike, you have control over her character.
Do I really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Thank you, sir. Ben is way better than I am at this.
So what's her speed again?
40.
So it's half her movement to get up. So 10, 20 is where you will land there.
Fine. I'm gonna still punch it.
All right.
Well, Dukes.
Ooh! 18 plus 6. I'm guessing it hits.
That'll hit.
Okay. Do you want me to roll for damage, or do you want me to roll the other attack first?
Up to you.
Roll for damage.
Ooh. 8 damage.
All right. It's still alive.
Second attack. 16.
Hits.
Okay. Five damage.
All right. It's still alive. As you
I'm
one
gonna
up with your quarterstaff and smack. You're gonna do what?
I'm gonna use Flurry of Blows to do as a bonus action to try and hit it twice more.
Go ahead.
Twice more, and then I'm gonna move away and get out of that circle of death.
All right.
So
Opposite in circle of
one
life.
more time. Oh, that's not gonna hit. 8.
8 does not hit.
Oh, that'll hit. 17 plus 6.
That does hit.
9 damage.
9 damage as you give it one more whack right in one of its mouths as you break some of its teeth.
Yeah.
It's still standing, but very bloodied, very hurt.
Yeah, and so then I whop it on its jaw, and then as I'm flipping the quarterstaff over me. I don't know if you've ever seen people that play volleyball, but they do the backwards roll over their shoulder.
Yeah.
I do that, and I roll backward, and now I have 10 movement, so I can technically go here, plus 10 to my movement.
You would land. Yeah, you'd land there. That's fine. You're still in the circle, regardless.
But I'm farther away. It's fine.
Yeah. All right, sounds good. Zook, you're up. Aldous on deck. Demetrius is in the hole. Zook. I don't believe you can move it. Where does it say that? Oh yeah, I see right. All right. Yeah. So it comes up right next to it, and that will end your turn. Aldous is up. Demetrius on deck. Sinrig is in the hole. Aldous. Wait 1 second. You were here?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. I need a wisdom save.
11.
11? You're good. Go ahead.
That's Misty Step as an action, and I can cast a cantrip right after that.
Yep.
Shocking Grasp with advantage, right?
Yep.
Because you got him flanked.
And Hedgewood help.
No! Oh no!
Not as bad. It's not as bad as it was before. It's fine.
Everything's fine. 23.
Hits. Go on and roll for damage.
Do it. Kill him.
Oh my god, he
Kill
does
him.
it again.
Kill him.
12 damage. Kill him!
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
So one more time, he's just gonna be like, listen, I'm very tired of your talking. And he's gonna shove his hand into his mouth as it's like crackling with lightning.
Yes.
And it's gonna surge through his entire body and turn him to ash.
As the gibbering mouthers, you can see like remnants of what looked to have been a skeleton once upon a time. See like mix of bones inside it. Suddenly collapses to ash as the spell ends.
Hey
And
Zane,
for the first time,
go.
the room is quiet.
Too
That is
quiet?
where we are going to go ahead and take our break.
Yay.
We're going to take a very, very quick break. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back in 15 minutes. Until then, listen to a song on repeat. Seth, are you ready?
Or listen to
Us on repeat.
listen to an older episode.
On repeat.
What's that?
Listen to an older episode.
No, not you. Sorry, Seth.
Yeah.
What's that? Just put stream starting soon.
There you go.
welcome back.
Woo!
Woo!
We didn't die. Mostly.
Yeah.
On the inside, I feel kind of dead.
So, you all just fought off a pack of gibbering mouthers in this cave you fell into from the room above. The torch is still burning. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, I'll go pick up the torch and carry it.
I would like to walk up to the. Mark, could you mute?
I'd like to walk up to the entrance to the tunnel and look down it.
Okay. As you approach the entrance to the tunnel, with your elvish eyes looking through the darkness, you see that it begins to open up just beyond your vision.
There seems to be another chamber at the end of this tunnel.
Dope.
Great.
Aldous and Zane are obviously like right next to each other because he came up to kill the last guy. I feel like, can we have a moment where we both had just cast Shocking Grasp, and we do the like Predator hand clasp thing?
Oh yeah,
like with like little like lightning bits of lightning like still crackling.
300% yes. What?
Did everyone experience, or most people experience, some sort of not being able to control your bodies?
No, don't know what you're talking about.
That's kind of a weird thing to say.
I was unable to control my vision.
Well, I noticed
At
that.
the time, I was unable to control what I was doing. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna intelligence check that.
I noticed
That is
thermal
11.
in the darkness.
I assure you that was not intentional.
Oh, did you try and attack someone again?
I do believe it was the monsters, but
Yeah. And Aldous, with that intelligence check, it's not hard to put it together. The mouth, the gibbering, seems some sort of magical insanity.
Those poor nachos.
Is it possible for me to?
No. Listen. This time, I don't think anybody meant any harm at anybody else.
Yes. Joe and I have never had particularly negative feelings towards each other, so I.
Did I hit you?
Yeah, yes.
Sorry, did I hit you?
Yes.
I am
definitely was a very painful quarterstaff hit right in my back.
Zane, I am so sorry. I thought it was those gibbering things. I am so sorry. I could not see. I was on the ground. I feel horrible. Many times you have protected me, and I would not want to do that to you, so I am very sorry. I did not have control over what I was doing.
I appreciate the apology. I know you at least a little better than that to know that it was not intended.
Thank you.
Does
That means a lot.
Does anyone require any aid before we continue?
I think you, right? You're looking.
I thought you, Father Demetrius, are you okay? I tried. I saw you go down, and I tried to come over, but I was also down on the ground, and I could not make it.
Well, I saw you, and you were stable. So I said, this guy, it's one of those guys. He wants me to fight. He does not want me to lay down arms and wait for him to get up. He let you lay there, but I'm sorry. I just have no way of waking you up.
Honestly, I think it's kind of a vacation for you, right? You probably like it in there.
Just take a nap.
Demetrius, you are okay? Yes.
I am fine. Yes. I cast cure wounds on myself, and you see my bleeding
I'm
stop.
sorry, I have no healing.
Grimold.
I
believe it is fair to note there are creatures lurking here that want to do us harm. Demetrius, I will defer to you. I am willing to let Grimold keep his whip and rapier, and I will hold on to his guns, moving forward through this tunnel.
Very well. If it seems that these trials that we are progressing towards are only getting more difficult, against my better judgment, I think it would be wise if we were all fighting fit. He can have his guns.
Grimold, here you go. I hand over your guns.
Okay.
Demetrius, may I say, Grimold was among the first to come to your aid when you fell. I know there is bad blood between, but may this be a stepping stone, yes?
We shall see.
I mean, he was also the first one to shoot you.
Yes.
Personally, you should take that as a compliment.
Joe turns and like.
I am curious to know why you felt the need to attack me above all others.
My current positioning within the group led to an advantage to fighting you, and your healing abilities and constitution could become problematic during a fight. So I saw you as the largest threat.
Rude.
Wait a minute, you saw him as the largest threat? No. I am the largest threat, okay?
You went from offending one of us to 8 of us.
Everybody knows that the Tritons are the better people. We are stronger, faster, more intelligent than all of you people, okay? We're here to protect you. You want to go after him, okay? Listen, that's not okay. Listen, we were fine because we were together before. Now I'm mad at you. That's it. Let's go forward. You assholes.
Push forward.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I figured we would be doing that as we.
You're
Let's get a
you're
solid.
already up and moving, right, Joe?
Yeah,
You
I-
like stood up and attacked at the end of that battle.
Probably get a solid marching order. Let me put myself somewhere convenient.
Yeah, I'm moving. I grabbed the torch.
It's fine. You guys will have a chance to rearrange yourselves.
Somebody said they dropped, and I said I grabbed it.
So,
I sorry, really quick. I'll go in front. If someone else that can hold the torch can come next to me, because I have a two-handed weapon, so
I'll just hold the torch with my. Now I'm letting you know, I'm gonna drop it the second we get into a fight because it's not exactly the thing I'm gonna be focused on is carrying the torch, but I can carry the torch up next to you with my invisible helper hand thing.
There you go. Boom.
Yeah,
Take
cool.
it.
Let me get you.
But while my weapon is one-handed, I would like to use both of my weapons.
so
Shut up.
Actually, if you give me.
I can use the torch as a weapon?
Yeah, it's a.
it's a flaming club, right?
I threw a fucking chair the other hour.
yeah, it deals 1 damage, 1 point of fire damage when you attack with it.
You just be like, shut up.
So, you all push forward.
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna push him.
I just love that. Like, I'm gonna say, shut up.
Shut up.
So,
I'm gonna push it.
as you
So, hush!
walk through the tunnel, you notice the slime here has grown immensely. Once again, you're walking on rock. No longer is the ground all spongy like it was in the former chamber. But as you continue to walk, you smell The smell of ocean.
The
Wretched.
smell of what?
You're very
Ocean.
quiet.
Sorry, you're hard for us to hear. I don't know if it's
Is he quiet for everybody else?
No,
or
it's
is that?
just y'all.
Not me.
Sorry, okay, sorry.
You smell the smell of ocean.
Yeah.
Wretched and disgusting. It nearly makes you vomit upon smelling it, as if garbage has coagulated in this spot and bodies have rotted here forever.
23.
What you're smelling is something ancient, something air has never touched in over a millennia.
Ew.
And you hear the sound of running water as you step out into this open area and see a large lake.
So we gotta
Okay.
fix ourselves really quick.
How far is that jump?
Go ahead and fix yourselves really quickly.
Put me toward the front.
You can.
I don't know.
Oh, there we
Not all the. I mean,
You-
I can be toward the front. Yeah. Yeah, you can put me
I
up
had
front.
Cinna behind me, but I don't know now.
Where'd you go?
Put me in front of Cinna. Oh, I don't
I
know.
should probably be close to Sinrig.
No, in front of Cinna.
Yeah.
Get me in front of Cinna.
I could even.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
You guys good?
I don't know. Are we good? Demetrius, you want to be in front of me?
Yeah. Flippity flop.
Switch them out. Switch them out, son. Dozer.
As the fighter,
Oh,
I should
no,
probably.
Dozer. Here, Dozer, take my spot.
Dozer, take Joe's spot.
All right.
And then I would like to be near the front.
Is that okay? Is there?
Because I can.
Yeah, you can. If there's rock in these spots, you could walk on it, basically.
Okay, I was gonna say because I could like try and clear some jumps.
Ooh.
I could go up over there.
That's not an island. This is the only landmass, and here is a landmass.
around
You notice up here is a little cliff you could stand on, as well as up here you can walk along this area over here. Apart from that, there's rock up here that you could teleport to, but there's no way to walk there.
Are April and Joe chill where they're at? Or Joe and Aldous chill?
Yeah, that looks good.
Can I ask, Ben, while we're talking about it, how high up is like these rocky areas?
The rocky areas up there seem to be about 30 feet up above the water.
Okay.
I'd say 20 feet up above the water. The chamber you're in is about 100 feet high.
Okay.
You see this rushing waterfall to your right from a water source that is unseen. It is dark in here, but the water seems to glow this ghostly green glow. And from within
Sorry, go ahead.
And from within this chamber, you all hear, all around you, so you found your way here. The water stirs for a moment. Have you come to hear my offer?
Listen, okay, we've talked about these. Everybody, they said that they would like, some people said they want to hear it, but I don't know if I trust you. Are you going to use some of that magic psychic bullshit on us when you give us this offer? You can't lie to me, it's the law.
Lie to me, go to jail.
I have no interest in lying to you.
Everybody inside section.
Inside. Oh no.
I'll insight.
I'll just assist you.
Oh, you assist me?
Yeah. I'm trash.
Ooh. 7 plus 6.
You can just shout it out.
18.
23.
18.
19.
I heard a 23 from
13.
Boop it.
Most of you except for Joe, sounds like,
Womp.
seem to
I'm useless today.
believe him. He seems to not have any interest in lying. You've made it this far. I have an obligation to be truthful.
Dimbled.
What is it that you offer? Oh, wet one.
Oh, wet slimy man.
Salvation from the stars.
What?
I'm sorry.
I
What?
feel like I missed that one.
50 years ago, a creature came to me. An old friend. Older than the gods itself. It came to me to warn me. Warn me of the stirring in the far realm. The tentacles squirming in the deep. He warned me they were coming back. And he asked me to build him an army. And so I begot to work. That is all this is. I'm preparing you for the inevitable end.
Who is he?
He does not have a name in your tongue. He does not exist on this plane or any other, but above and in all. He is older than the gods, much like I am.
Where is this army you speak of?
Above.
Ah, it is the people of the city, is it not?
Create a crucible. Forge them with fire. Civil war after civil war. Test their endurance, their faith, until the strong survive and the weak have been eliminated.
Yes. So
You
why?
You are the strong. You have made your way here. You shall lead them.
Yet some of us are not from this city. What makes you bring us here?
I did not bring you here. You walked down here yourself. I do not
You had-
care.
You had
About-
such an interest in me. What if I am not from this plane? I cannot help you with this army by myself. Why do you want to see me?
The darkest depths are in league with the tentacled ones.
While
I-
we're at it, what part does
I-
my son
well,
play in all this?
A sad casualty.
Casualty, sorry?
He touched things he shouldn't have. Was connected to me, like many have been before. In a process similar to that you call re-education.
Why are you still communing with him? Because he seems to think that you are.
I am always communicating.
I'm gonna need you to hang up, is what I'm getting at.
It is a curse to hear the thoughts of God, but I cannot stop it.
Okay, so, I'm gonna turn to Aldous because he keeps saying like the tentacled ones, right? Am I like reading that wrong? He keeps saying the tentacled ones, right?
Yes.
He said the darkest depths are in league with the tentacle ones.
Zook would
Okay.
like to make a check to
So I'm gonna turn to Aldous, knowing that this is very much out of Joe's league, and say the tentacled ones.
And Aldous is gonna roll.
Would you like a history or an arcana?
For which one for you, Zook?
Yeah.
Which one? Like, what are you trying to do, Zook?
See what I've read about in my studies about the. Also, I've been around for a hot minute. If I've ever heard mention of the tentacled ones.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a history check, and Aldous, you can roll a history check too if you want.
Would it technically give him advantage since I'm like pointing out that he keeps mentioning it, or is that not since I'm like saying it to him? Because I know that he knows more about the water plane, so I'm like pointing it out. Or is that not a?
You can give him advantage. Yeah, yeah,
you.
like, you know.
17.
Because otherwise I would roll, but I know that Joe doesn't.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're just trying to help him jog his memory.
Yeah.
17 for you, you said?
Ooh, nice. Good roll.
22 for Aldous.
Okay. 1 second.
The smart boy's over here.
It's fine. You'll tell them. He refers to the darkened depths being aligned with the tentacled ones. First of all, that's a scary thought because the darkened depths aren't aligned. It's chaos down there. There are only few who could ever pull it together, and they should be dead. One of them is a Morkoth called Slarkrethel.
I'm gonna need spelling on that if you're gonna want Aldous' notes to be up here.
Slarkrethel.
Yeah.
Slarkethel is a what?
He is a Morkoth.
Gesundheit.
Another ancient eldritch creature from the ocean.
Yikes.
He was driven back and thought to be killed by the Tritons millennia ago.
Uh-oh.
But it's always kind of been a prophecy that he would return one day and unite the darkened depths. As for the tentacles, Zook, he mentioned the far realm in the stars and tentacles. It brings to mind only one thought, which is that of the Illithid.
Seth knew. Needed Zook to get on board.
Mm-hmm.
Grimold, here is your chance to speak to your god. What would you ask?
Oh, you fucking asshole. Out of character. You brilliant piece of shit, you.
Probably doesn't think it's his god.
Who are you? You have spoken to us. You have called yourself Abraham.
Abraham. It was a name I chose to appease the more religious folk. I've been called many names, but when this place was first built, and I was first summoned here, I introduced myself as Okaroth.
What is your offer, Olgaroth?
Lead the army above against the tentacled ones. Fight back against the unstoppable power of the stars. And be my leaders on the ground.
I mean, none of that was actually, like, too demanding, if we're being honest.
In return, power and knowledge that no god, dead or new, could ever offer you.
I'm gonna incite his ass.
Yeah, that feels like.
And I'll incite the rest of him.
Oh,
Too fucking shay.
24 inside.
He certainly believes what he's saying.
He believes it.
14.
He is not lying. And even Aldous with the 14, you get it. He believes everything he says, and he does not seem to be lying to you. He believes you're useful to him.
He believes that he can give the power of essentially the cosmos to us.
What about you let these people have their own will, and they decide their own fates coming forward?
I like this.
The days of free will were gone the moment the blackness shimmered.
What do I have any insight into that? I'm gonna like history check that.
He means go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll. It's fine.
16.
Yeah, he means the far realm. The far realm in the astral plane is called the far realm because there's no light there. It's just complete darkness. And he's saying that the darkness shimmered, that something came out of it, something moved inside of it. That's all he's saying.
How did we get here? Sorry, how did you even get here? Are you not of this plane?
I was summoned.
By whom?
Stupid mortals who thought they could control me and came to learn the opposite.
And so what are you saying? In your honesty, let me be straight here. Let's brew this bullshit of your creepy voice and all this harsh shit, and we're gonna take it, we're gonna break it down for the rest of my friends here. You're saying, I'm not going to give you free will because there's a greater evil at hand, but because I am here, why not listen to me and we can fight it together, and then you will be my slaves forever, and perhaps you will get the power of the cosmos. Because trust me, I don't believe your bullshit. That is a phrase I learned on this material plane because we do not have bulls in the water plane.
True, yes, bulls do shit a lot, so he's not lying.
That is your proposition. You will give us power if we work with you against a greater evil. But if we rise up together against this greater evil, and if the Triton people and the material plane people fight together, we'll take them down without you. So will you surrender or will you not?
Also, the idea of having my people go through another era of them not being able to choose what they want to believe in, to not choose what they want to do, is not something that I will stand behind.
Little Triton. It's cute to think there's anything. It's cute you think there's anything of your people left. I do not guess that Slorkrelthal has united the darkened depths. I know it. I feel it in the ripples.
Can I just kind of like try to whisper something to Grimold? I don't know if anyone will hear, but
sure.
Grimold, are you ready to kill this being?
I am ready to strike down whatever monster this is.
Then I'd like to attack.
Zook hears you whispering and goes, hey,
attack what?
Hey.
The Aboleth.
He's attacking the darkness.
The Aboleth has not shown itself.
It hasn't shown itself? Oh. Is it on roll 20? Sorry.
You can roll a perception check.
Yeah, can I do that then? I'm sorry.
Certainly.
And then attack.
I got a plus 6, baby. Let's go. 22.
I attack existential dread.
Crit fail.
You see him there just about 20 feet under the water.
Oh.
20 feet under the water? Oh, shit.
I
don't attack.
a question. So I'm gonna say. So you said earlier that you are this Abraham. You said that you are Olgaroth. How do we know that you are the Abraham that all of the people above believe in? How are we not convinced that you are just somebody pretending to be this Abraham? We have come a long way to trust in your word.
Your friend. Well, prisoner, Grimaud, once sacrificed his entire family just to appease me.
What?
I am God, greater than any that has ever existed. So great that even the great, old and powerful elves are willing to march their entire family to death just for me. Children pray to me. Little Kellen constantly says how much he wishes his daddy would come home.
Just
Can I?
as soon as I hang up this side of the phone.
I want to, can I look over, because I'm not next to Grimold, but I am like across so I could like see him diagonally?
Sure.
Diagonally.
I don't know if that's an insight. Can I see how he's feeling? I guess
Roll
that
an
would
insight
be
check.
for Matt. Okay.
Yeah, roll an insight check, and Grimold, do what you will want to do.
14 insight.
I would say it's probably not hard to see rage and just sadness on his face as he's clutching his gun very tensely.
Okay.
How deep is the water right in front of me? Can I tell?
In front of you, it's roll perception check.
I'm also going to talk to Grimold whenever Ben is ready.
Okay.
19 for me, sorry.
Seems to be about 50 feet drop straight down. There's no shallow, it's just a pit of water.
Oh, so I'm so sorry. So we're on a cliff and the water is 50 feet down?
You're on the shore. No, you're on the shore.
Oh,
it's
okay.
kind of there's no tide though. You're underground.
Got it. Okay.
The water is about 50 feet deep.
We must strike.
I can hear you. You can't strike me down.
Come closer and I shall.
Strike me down.
Or be a coward and hide over there.
Oh.
There's I see the stalagmites in this room. Are there stalactites at the top of that cave?
Roll perception check.
Whenever you're ready, Ben.
Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Let me get Zooks and then I'll come to you.
No, you're
Sorry.
good. I didn't know what order you wanted to do things in.
It's hot ass. 9.
Well, it's 100. Like I said, the cavern is about 100 feet up, so it's quite the distance. It's tough to tell in the darkness. Like I said, the water seems to illuminate the area around you, but anything further than that, it's tough to see. Joe, what did you want to say to Grimold?
Yeah. So I'm like away from Grimold, but I'm just gonna shout over to him because I see him looking angry, looking frustrated at a big fucking thing that this Aboleth just revealed to us. And I say to Grimold, is this true? What this thing says? And if it is true, how many people could have possibly known this?
The only one who should truly know works directly for the church.
And here we were surprised that you stabbed a guy in the back and you only met a week ago.
And so,
Go ahead, Joe.
and so, this thing lurking beneath this water below what you claim to be your city is telling you something that your church only should know. What does this tell you about your city and about your church?
Listen, I could sit here all day and it
No,
greatly
I want
enjoy- do you have a problem? You can. Okay, I'm sorry. You can talk. This whole listen. This whole thing of me interrupting you. I'm sorry. Right? We had this thing before.
Oh, that's right.
I leave it alone. Go ahead.
Yes.
You talk.
Okay. I would like to hear what this
No, please. Grimald, you have something?
And if he doesn't say anything, I would like to insight him again in his response to my questioning.
But a gun get
Surely this abomination cannot be Abraham. Surely there must be some explanation to this. And I'll start to draw my pistols out.
Hold on. How convinced is he? Like, I want to insight his conviction of this abomination cannot be Abraham. Like, how certain?
Roll an insight check, but I'm not gonna force him to give you too much. It'd just be like surface stuff.
It's not gonna.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
he seems distressed.
I was gonna say it's enough to tell that I'm freaking the fuck out right now.
It's okay. We've shattered everybody else's world this week. So.
So I will perception check to know where Abraham is. Like, see any movement, anything like that.
Yes. Go ahead and roll, because I don't think Sinrig's pointed him out to you guys.
Can I now actually, if I know he's looking, or?
Sure, if you want.
There, 20 feet under the water, hiding like a coward.
However, Grimold, I know you. I see that you are angry, and you have no reason to trust anything that I say. But is this not your opportunity to know? You seem at end.
You all see him moving.
You seem distraught. You seem like you are searching for answers. And this creature knows more about you than any of us. Is this not your opportunity to search for answers? Or will you just let your answers drown in the pool before us?
How do I know you are Abraham? And with that, I would like to try to... that's a 10-foot gap. I was gonna say, I was kind of thinking I would like to try to get closer to him and separate from the group a little. Ben.
Do you have I don't know, I guess I don't know I don't remember, it's been so long, what Inquisitors look like. Do you have a symbol of Abraham on you?
Yes. I'm wearing essentially a trench coat, and sewn into it is the
eye.
It's like a, actually I have a picture here.
Yeah, it's the symbol of the Inquisitors. In fact, it's mixed with the very same eye you guys saw on the ground.
It's that's
Cool.
the symbol that's emblazoned on my
I just didn't know if you had an emblem or
and
a token.
the symbol that was on the ground in the puzzle chamber is that without the sword. So
got it.
That without the sword. That's the Eye of Abraham.
Ben, what does that gap between the rock, to that island? 10-foot gap? Does that seem like it would be crazy to?
When you Do you want me to jump in with this jumping? Because I have it up. Ben.
We've looked it up.
Thank you.
When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet equal to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When you make a standing long jump, you can leap only half that distance.
So he can
what was the distance again? I'm sorry.
Your strength score if you run 10 feet beforehand. If you don't get a running start, it's a standing jump. It's half your strength score. The whole score.
Oh shit! My strength score, not my modifier. That's what I was.
Correct.
Which you're almost 10 feet away. I don't know if he counts that little nubbin as another.
No, I'll say it's 10 feet.
That one?
Yeah. Because he's 10 feet away. So he could
You can run and jump to that island if you wish, I think.
Oh my god, please do. This cinematically would be amazing.
Yes. Actually, I can.
Comes out like blind faith, just like, yes.
Okay. So, and I can even do it where I can't move any further than that because I pretty much used all my movement to get up to there. Would you even let me run to do that, Ben?
It's fine.
With the people there?
It's fine. We're out of combat, man.
Okay.
You're good.
That's true. How can I be sure you truly are the Abraham I serve?
Do you need proof to believe in God?
I need proof to believe you are a god.
Ooh, we shouldn't have said that.
Can we all hear this conversation? Is it like omnipresent?
He's talking. You can hear it. It's a echoey chamber.
Okay.
And he's responding to all of you still, telepathically.
Who should I tell you of their prayers? Should I talk about Vitio, who prayed you would stop being such a coward? Should I tell you your mother, who prayed you would stop being so blind? Or myself, who prayed you would stop being so weak?
I'd like to...
For a god that prays is the truest god of all. Humble, strong, respectful. Which gods like you have had before never were.
I'd like to roll another perception to see if I know where he is.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, ooh, all right. 23.
Ooh. And I will say, y'all, he actually listened to what Joe had to say. I feel like there's some redemption here for our friend. He listened to what I said, and he doesn't like me.
What'd you get, Grimald?
23.
You see the shimmering of the water still right here.
Okay. Gonna walk up to the edge closer to where...
He's actually at the surface. And you see this one-eyed creature with tentacles floating in the water. Its sleek body purple with a big red eye in the center and a large mouth shaped into a smile.
Look upon God, Grimald.
He says this in deep speech.
Oh.
Yeah, out loud, not in your head.
Ooh, inside it. Inside.
I'm gonna say out loud as I turn back to the group. Leodon was the name of my family. I turned them in for blasphemy.
Do they live?
I don't know. I never asked.
Why?
I'll look back at Abraham.
Oh, sorry.
Do they live?
And what if they do? You won't do anything nothing about it.
I'm gonna draw my pistols and fire.
Kill him.
At that point, the stalagmite behind you, tendrils rip apart, and the rope reaches out for you, and we will have to pick this up next time.
Oh, and now we want him to live, and he's going to die. He's going to die so hard.
Oh man.
No.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
We will pick this up, this climactic battle, next time.
If anybody isn't watching, fuck you.
Everyone.
No, fuck you. Fuck everybody else. Where are you, Jason Sudeikis? Get over here and watch this fucking stream.
I thought we would be finished with this today, but it turns out we're going to need one more session, so that's okay. Otherwise, we'd be going to like 10 o'clock, and I know no one wants to do that. So, with that being said, we will have to find out what happens with the party, with Grimold, and with the Aboleth known as Abraham next week. And hopefully no technical difficulties.
I need to know now.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put a happy little roper here. A happy little roper, just as a friend. So I'm glad that that got used. I'm really glad. This is
Yo, Ben, did my shit work?
Which shit?
He messaged you.
I messaged you on Roll20, son.
Oh yeah, he's way too distracted. If I didn't notice it, he didn't notice it.
Swagger.
Well, hang on. Let me double check it.
I rolled
pretty well.
I rolled a thing. I did it.
I'll give you passive perception. What'd you get again?
16.
We'll have to find out if it worked.
All right, I'm gonna write in big letters. Find out if thing worked.
Okay. And I'm
That's
gonna
gonna
write
work.
in big letters what it is. Okay. So, thank you all for anyone who was watching. I know we've had some people jump in and out, and sometimes that's all it takes. So maybe it'll happen. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a subscriber. If you are, take care of yourself. Stay healthy. Stay safe. And as always, don't forget, Sundays are for D&D. Good night.
Bye.